Just to let you know, I'm doing an MSI giveaway. If you want to win a gaming PC or some signed jerseys or some Secret Lab chairs, check out the pinned comment or click the link in the description below for your chance to win.
We're in draft.
But the value in team fights is insane. Can they hold out the lanes though?
It's hard to know where to look at when it comes to this matchup,
Oh,
but we know we're in
baby.
for a banger. The draft is on.
Nocturne ban, Orianna ban. BLG has first pick. Medic in my ears. Vayne ban signals early Gnar prio or possible Jace prio. Let's see. Vayne picked into Gnar, ran into Jace oftentimes. A lot of champions open. Camille, Akali, Bard, Nautilus, Varus, Rumble, or Cassio. A lot of champions open. Camille out. Bard open. Naut open. Rumble open. Jace open, Varus open, Cassio open. Surely there's a Bard ban here from BLG. I mean, they could not ban Bard. And then if they ban Naut, they could first pick Bard. Okay, they ban it. What do you ban last here? Do you ban the Jace? Doran can probably match Sion into Jace. Into Cassio, Faker has Akali. Into Varus... Varus is pretty tricky to deal with Bard out. Rumble can deal with, Nautilus can deal with. I think Varus is the one that might be a bit trickier to deal with. They banned Syndra. Wow, okay, I mean Syndra's buffed. And Knight is one of the best Syndras in the world. You might think that's Ryze prio, but Cassio and Anivia are open, so there's definitely answers to Ryze open. So they take the Jace. Yeah. They're putting Bin on Jace game 1, and they're gonna put Doran on Sion or some tank top, I presume. They're not gonna play Aurelia into Jace, right? So Jarvan is also open, but so is Lee Sin. Pace could get a Varus here. They could flex Varus and go Jarvan, but then Lee Sin's open. They could just take, they could take Rumble. They're gonna take Cassio. Cassio's good, but they can play Akali into it, so hopefully there's a flex on this Cassio. Cassio Vi is good. Very nice. I think Xin Zhao is a good match into Vi. Poppy is a good match, but into Cassio it's pretty bad. Lee Sin is okay. Nefiri into Vi is very good. I'm not sure if the comp will be suiting Nefiri very well with Jace already. I'm expecting BLG to pick full topside here. No, they're gonna go Ziggs Leona, Ziggs Rel, Ziggs something or what? Chase Ziggs, that's a Humble Life classic. Ziggs for Viper. Just full wave clear. Annie for Knight is solid, because they will find a good AD jungler. Are they actually gonna go Poppy? They are gonna take the Poppy into Vi. It's a flex to support as well. I think T1 has to take like the Sion here, or the Cassante, or the Ornn, or some... I mean, there's Yorick as well, actually, that he could do. They could drop top, actually. There is 3 top laners he can play here. Pace wants like Caitlyn or... Caitlyn Ziggs, kind of... If they want like Varus, maybe. Or if they want a support. They're gonna go for the Yorick. Okay. So they're not gonna drop top. Alright, so T1 full top side picked. This is where T1's kind of strong in draft, because for bot lane matchups, they have like infinite bot lane matchups. I think Xayah Rakan and Kalista Renata are not that good into Poppy Ziggs. So those two are out. So then you're looking at like Lucian, Varus, Ashe, Jhin, and maybe Mel. I'm not sure how Mel would do. For bans, you can ban Akali here. It's a pretty good ban, I would say. You could ban... Galio is also okay. Jarvan is also okay. I would be surprised if they don't drop an Akali ban with Vi in the game. Into Cassio, I think, unless Knight is flexing the Ziggs, I guess is the only drawback of banning Akali. So BLG bans, you have to target T1 bot lane, but there's so many champs they can play. I would say into Ziggs, the best champs are probably like Varus, Jhin, Ashe, caster ADs. I would say champs like Caitlyn or like Ezreal. I would say champs like Caitlyn, Zeri, Xayah, and Kalista are not as good, because these champs are getting a bit blasted by Ziggs. These champs can deal with Ziggs pretty well. Another jungle ban. I mean, Lee Sin is okay, but I still think the Akali ban is good for T1. Okay. I mean, it blocks Severe Karma, which would be pretty good into Poppy Ziggs. Trundle ban. Okay. Okay. A lot of bot lane still up for T1. Are they gonna ban Severe? They what are the what? Do they think it's Cassio bot? Or the draft picks? I think something's wrong. Surely something's wrong. That makes no sense. Unless they think Cassio's going bot lane. And they're blinding Yone. Are they blinding Yone with... They're going Victor. Why did they ban Akali? I mean, this could definitely be Cassio bot with Nautilus. But you have Poppy.
So what's the BOG
Okay,
need if they're gonna try
sure.
and avoid Poppy?
Okay,
That
Victor
works
picks, so
well.
Ziggs is
Could
bot.
look for something like a Wukong
Nautilus, they can just pick Rel here on 5, to be honest. I think it's good. Anyway, let's get locked back in. I think Rel here is pretty good. I think Alistar... They're going Poppy support into Nautilus. Okay, I thought putting a jungle would work better. Neferi's good into Vi. Vi is going to have a pretty sad game in this game. Yeah, Rel is much better. I think Poppy jungle is much stronger. Rakan is awful here. Rel is way better. Shen is okay. Okay, they pivot to Shen. Now, is it Cassio bot? I don't think there's a big counter to Victor here. But with Nautilus, you'll be going like Mel. You can't go Caitlyn. Mel, Kai'Sa, Sivir, Jhin, yeah. So it's not Cassio bot. Jhin. I think Jhin is not too bad. Jhin is not too bad. Jhin can play off Cassio Naught pretty well. Can play off Yorick E pretty well. I do think that, like, the one thing I don't like about T1's draft is playing Cassiopeia versus these 3 champs sounds really hard. Like, don't get me wrong, if he can hit Poppy and Shen, great. But poke. The Cassio is really outranged this game. The best way to describe this is BLG have Poppy and Shen, and they will block any engage. And Jace, Ziggs, Victor will just throw spells. Vi and Nautilus need to go in, so that everyone can hit. That's the question. Will Carry and Owner get an engage? Or will On and Shun just stop every engage and poke them down? That's all that really matters. Because I think if the fight starts, T1's fine. But if the fight doesn't start, they're cooked. Also, Yorick into Jace is important. If Yorick gets ahead in that matchup, he can run the game.
Both the supports going up towards the top side to kick things
I like
off
the donation of a ward. Very nice.
But it's going to be much ado about nothing as neither of the top laners are caught out.
First Q from Faker lands. It was this ward from On and Keria in top. Doran and Bin both have their ward.
From Riftbound, you can grab your Jace, your Mel cards, and I'm sure a bunch of other
Okay, a couple
cards as
Qs
well.
missing
There
from
were
Faker
previous
now, or
events starting.
Keria Nautilus. I haven't seen him play Nautilus in a little while.
He is in.
I mean, Shen level 1 is useless compared to Nautilus, so nice Q hit by Faker, good trade, but he's already quite low and his mana's getting kind of cooked. He doesn't have the mana to chase this down, but he has got potions ticking. Poppy is on vision, spotted, pinged out by T1. Both junglers pathing top. Faker gets the cannon. Faker's gonna have to base soon, I think. This looks awful.
Nice, gonna step forward. Siphon power.
That's fine.
That's
He just has to base. The wave's kind of rough.
The
wave is a little rough. Trading in bot. I'm waiting for the supports to run around the map. They're probably going to start roaming at level 3.
All of them between these two
Poppy is spotted again.
Culminating here and
All in bot. W misses. Big damage from the T1 bot lane though.
The shock exchange between the two supports there. As Keria and Paze do have the
There's a hook angle here. Maybe if they walk a little bit further forward. Nice try. Nice tries to knock him into the tower. A lot of fighting in bot.
Crowd getting excited there with this.
I would say top went really well for Doran. You didn't see it on screen, but he was getting some good trades onto Bin, and he forced Bin to base, and he lost a minion. Now Doran can get a push out top, and he could save TP here. So I think Doran's done some good work in top lane. They didn't show the trades, but he's managed to crash a stack. Normally this matchup can be a bit tricky for Yorick early on, but I think he can just save TP and run back here, and he's probably happy. Oh, no, he just decides to TP back and fucking send it. You didn't see Faker 5-hit? Did he fake base and then crash the wave or what? Nice by Faker, because he TP'd later by the looks of it. Good by Faker. Game's pretty even. I would say slight advantage top because Doran TP'd back. Bin has TP if he needs it. Level 3 on supports. Level 5 on Victor. Q missed here. Faker's gonna get a bad trade. This is gonna suck for Faker. Or is it? Knight didn't have any spells or what?
Can't find any sort of connection.
Yeah, I like
Fighting
it
over
there.
wards. Both
Keeping
supports
to
level
the
3,
separate
just
battles.
fighting.
Mid versus mid, support versus support.
Honorable, you know?
Yeah,
This is
there
just
it
the way
like,
the-
hey, get back here. We're just going to watch this. All right, Doran trying to get the extra
Trades
CS
from
here
Doran
in
not
front of
bad. The
tower.
problem is Bin has
Bin
TP and he
doing
doesn't.
what
I
he
think
needs to do
maybe
here on the
Doran
Jason,
TPing back
getting
on the
that
level
first
4
turret
timer
plate,
was just a bad
keeping
TP.
his pressure up early
Because
on,
Bin didn't TP back
trying to make
either.
the most of it here before
Nice trades though.
Doran
Very
gets
nice trades from Doran.
His ultimate gets his wife onto the Summoner's Rift. Faker though.
Taunt flash. Oh, he baited him so hard. Nice play by On. But if he does flash there, the Shen, and it hits, he's dead.
Yeah, you have to respect
So
it.
you have
good
to
play there from
pre-flash it
On.
no matter what.
Just goes in.
So Bin
He actually
TP's
had
back
to
here,
backtrack 'cause
and
he
I
was
don't think
really
Doran
looking
can
to
crash
gank
the wave,
topside.
can he?
But he gets that control ward. Meanwhile, both
This is where it
supports
gets a
trying
bit
to help mid laners
complicated.
on these waves.
Back away pretty easily as a
No,
couple
he
of pings
can't.
come out towards where the junglers are likely to
Wife!
be. The Krogs respawning. T1 no.
Well, it looks like
Shen
Bin's
is going
pushing.
up towards that
Bot
top
lane's in a
side.
1v1. Classic when the
BLG
Ziggs is in the
also
game.
aware
It's just an
that
80 carry
Owen
1v1.
has been clearing down towards bot. Really seen
Pace,
any
if he
sort
gets
of
him low
drag
enough
in
with
play,
ult,
but
he
we
can
do
definitely
see
do
both
some
the
damage.
supports have abandoned the bottom lane. You do get
things feel a bit
slightly less
tense.
golden experience from your World Atlas when you're not in
Bin
bot
has
lane
a
as
really good
support.
lead already.
It's about 25 quests.
Freeze on mid
Yeah,
for
and we've
Faker,
seen it this
but
tournament
Bin's gonna
start
start
to
eating
become,
that tower. I think this
fairly
all comes back to
prevalent,
Doran's TP.
support spending it up.
This is
600
sketchy.
gold
They have
ahead.
top push here.
You might see a battle
They have
over
Jace
the
top push.
Scuttle Crab.
No flash on Faker either. Yorick is flanking from the top side. Shun
Shun
gets the crab level 6. Poppy ult hits Owner. Faker's cooking. Oh my god, he just kills On in the river. Gets him on the grounded W. In the 4v4 with a level disadvantage in jungle,
There's not
T1
gonna
come
be
out
any
with a
rebuttal.
kill.
I mean, there's no flat.
God, Keria is
Burns
just
him
laning
down.
with Faker. This is
Yes,
just the game
BLG
right now.
did get the crab. They got the crab quest, but they lose the
No mana on
first
Faker, so he
blood
can't
in
really
their
kill the
efforts.
Victor. The wave's gonna get frozen again here. I don't know if he can fake base this time. So what happened? On's level 4. He wants to help the team, gets hit by QE, and again. And then
And
Faker
it looks
wants
like
just
he has
W's him
his
here.
heal and ready right now.
W's him, Q.
But
Shen
Faker,
has
yeah,
heal
good
here, by the way.
miasma
He has
against the
heal.
wall, pops the ult for slow, and
Wow.
with the poison and with the Twin Fang, instantly enough damage.
Danny's like, what the fuck? Wow, so Bin's actually... He was
On is an
600-700
interesting
up,
story,
and now
too,
he's
because,
only
last
300.
year,
Doran
big
got a plate.
conversation was a stand,
They're
looked
swapping
really nice
Pays
win.
out of bot
So
because
we'll
the
see
Grubs
as
timer.
this series
Grubs got
does
buffed. They want to
continue.
prio Grubs heavily
And this year
here.
has been,
Poppy no ult yet.
very
Vi
reliable,
is
but Carria's back
ult
out
ready.
into the jungle
Ooh,
really
they're invading
early,
the red
helping
buff
out
here.
Owner
It's gonna get called off. They don't want to risk it. I
I
guess in chokes like that, when you're up against walls fighting, the Poppy can get such good angles with Shen and Jace. They just want the Grubs. 2 Grubs is great.
The
Poppy's gonna click
demolitionist.
Drake here. So Shun wants the cross map. He's gonna be on a ward. You can see the question mark pings from T1. They know he's gonna go to Drake. So they could threaten the dive onto Doran because they know Poppy has to do Drake. Maybe Yorick's fine for now.
Because they did buff up the extra damage from
The ward
Grubs
expired, so they
buff
didn't
that you
actually
get
see him
from
there,
it.
but they probably think
So
he's there.
T1 gonna go
Faker has TP here. Deacon has pushed his wave in base. I think he's in a great spot.
They very
Faker
well
could
go for
TP
a
top
dive.
here.
Carria's not 6 yet for Nautilus,
It's
but it
quite
doesn't
sketchy
matter.
though,
They've
because
got the
Ziggs
bio.
and Victor can both TP in a match. I think T1's trying to bait the TP. They're faking a little bit of pressure to see if they panic. Maybe a Victor TP comes in, maybe a Ziggs TP. They're not committing. The Nautilus hook is the commit button. But I think this is slowly winning for T1. Yorick is pushing in the
Owner
Ziggs.
says, "Never mind, I'm out
The
to my
2v2 is
re-clear,
fine for
back to
T1,
bottom
and they have
side,
Grubs, so I feel like
from
this is
Krugs up,
a good map
end
stage
up
for
on that
them.
side of the map
I think
again,
Viper needs to
but
base
very
TP top and
calm
take
in
over the
early
lane.
stages.
Because I think Doran's pretty happy here. Here, Viper space timer. On this timer, I think he has to TP top. Nope, he cancelled it. Now it's Grubs are dead. Let's go back bot. So Bin overstayed top and pushed for a plate. He might have to TP back. Yeah, base TP from the Yorick, from the Jace. So Yorick has TP advantage.
That he is by far
Oh, if
the best
T1 can get
competitor in
one
the
dive
LPL,
on this Jace, it'll break the game a little bit.
And
The
his
problem they
Victor
have now
is
is Shen is 6. So
as well.
On can
He's
play a
played
bit
it
more free on the
5
map.
times against
Carria's gonna get found by
JEG.
Shun here. Into the Shen ult. Carria could just
Ultimate
splash out.
as well with 3-1-9
Hooks
is
out.
Carrier.
And now they have no
Well,
Shen
a little
ult.
bit by On.
That's huge.
Okay.
This Shen ultimate, the first support Shen ultimate, and it just gets Carria's flash.
Nice
Looking for the
W.
engage
They
there.
could
Stephos
Vi
looking
ult
out
here.
for
TP
Jun.
coming from
This
Ziggs.
is
It's
used
4v5
by
top
BLG.
side.
They
They have to
want
get
the
out here
fight.
T1.
Owner
Vi ult
wants
could
to
maybe
match
help
onto
him.
Doran as well. Owner
Flash
with a
out.
cease and desist. We
Doesn't
try
get
and
it.
to the
Ziggs tries
wall,
to
he
predict.
just can't get out. Knight.
So 5-man top from BLG. Good kill. So
Taunt
Pays
and
can
flash,
push.
and he gets one. Even
Yeah,
though
I think
Pays
first
does
bot tower
get to
might
hit
just go to
bottom,
BLG here. They have
BLG
Ziggs
with
W,
the-
it's easy.
with the from
Okay,
T1,
BLG
they're
with a
gonna
really
get
nice
first
gold lead
tower
now.
bonus.
I will say, playing Vine to Shen Poppy.
A 1.6k gold lead now.
Pace is greeting for
unable
some
to take
plates here.
all of this
Poppy is
tower. Will take a couple of plates off it, but
behind
now
him.
maybe
Poppy
he's
has no
overextended
ult.
as
Up nicely for it. On is actually getting the vision early.
Doran needs to get away from Bin. Puts down
fine.
the dark
Is it
possession.
fine?
Bin flashes
Yes, flash.
over it and doesn't have to fear a tower. Doran with the flash away, but Bin looking for those final auto attacks. Won't be able
Flash
to find
trade
him.
is...
Puts the ghouls on
Jin
him.
W,
Six
Jin
hits
ult,
the curtain,
one.
closes Bin. Locked up
Kill for Doran is big for the game.
Daddy Doran outplays
Very big for the game to give Yorick a kill there. He's already quite far behind and he scales well. This gives Yorick a lot of breathing room to push out.
A little bit of help from his
Jace, no
boy
flash.
Pace. Set him
This is
up
the thing, the Yorick
and
E with the
allow
Jin
Doran
W
to
is pretty
clap
good
back.
at making
You
picks.
don't blame him.
A lot of plates to Yorick here with Grubs. This is really bringing Doran into the game.
Grubs with a maiden. Get
Faker
paid, as you
can
say, on, forced away by the twin fangs of Faker.
Hook on quite...
A Cobra, not an adder in this game.
Oh my...
Is that Cassio?
Oh my, he hit the little...
Noxious blast lands
What
on
the...
Shun as well. Faker's just forced them both.
What the fuck?
and
They
that's
get
the
Drake
jungle
from that.
support.
But all these
Holy.
That was his intent as well. Nothing to do with like pushing them away.
Holy.
He's like, nah, man. My DPS, I got to get it higher.
And now Doran bases and takes over
every
bot.
time you see him on screen, he's poisoned and he's running.
Oh, this is a good game. This is a good game. This is a good game. It's brewing. The sauce is marinating.
See, even now
Yeah.
that first Drake.
Jace no flash, right? Shen ult ready. There's an attack angle here for T1 on Jace.
Moves back up. Again, bullying
But there's a lot of
back
wards
to
down to
means
cover it.
He's going to remain level 6 for
I will
quite
say it's a very
while.
strange game because Poppy and Shen are extremely good into Vi. But they're awful into these champs.
Over-investing in some of this chip
Alright.
damage as Knight comes in.
He can heal a lot here. Nope, he can't. He's dead. Well, there's the Shen ult. Yeah, if Yorick can't get his Qs off, he just dies. This could be a bot tower for BLG. Herald for T1. Faker can push top. This tower is basically dead. I'm guessing it's just Shen pressed R and then...
At this point realizes he definitely can't as the Stand United comes in, and then after that, it's not much he can do.
And this is one
People
of the
die.
reasons we're pointing
So there's a top tower that's basically
towards
dead,
that
but
Rift
now
Herald.
dead officially.
So let's make that time count on
1,000 lead for BLG as they
Hello.
look for Doran once
Doesn't get
again.
stunned.
The slam doesn't land him
No
against
Storm
the
Raider
wall, but the
surge,
keeper's
no
ready,
flash,
locks him
stun
up,
now.
and with
He has the
gravity
Q
well
for
down, there
heal,
is no
plus
escape.
200.
Last rights for a bit of
Victor
healing.
ult.
Might be able to
The E
escape
hit,
in the
Jin's
end.
moving down. TP
Knight
is
takes the kill
awful
and
there.
tries
Oh, what a
to
hook by
go.
Keria.
Assist and
Pace is gonna kill Shun here.
Time to Pace.
2 kills to T1.
He
You,
jumps across the wall.
you can't TP out like that.
Pace takes down
Huge
Shun
collapse
as T1
from T1.
get a
They can
kill
maybe
in
get a mid tower here, BLG, but they don't have grubs. Been looking on Faker. QE might hit, but he's gonna back it up. Push in bot here. They could herald it. Might not be worth it. I think they can get the tower anyway. Ooh, both teams are just like throwing some punches. Soft punches though. The game hasn't really blown up yet. TP bot by Bin. Okay, I mean that tower is... Again, it's similar to the top tower. That tower is basically dead. Now they have to be careful here, T1, because the Ziggs has 2 items and he still has his red pot. So Ziggs can burst so hard.
Just barely didn't get it. Yeah, so as you see there, as the replay started, Doran still got to walk back a little bit. And so while
I mean, just a good collapse by T1.
On the minimap, you see the rest of
With the
T1
information Knight had, the
heading
TP
down
made
here,
sense,
and
but they came
Knight's,
into his frame
teleport, he
of
was trying to
vision
get out
within
of
like
there.
half a
Does
second of
get
him pressing
interrupted,
TP.
as
Good hook by
well
Keria.
as
Great
hooking
hook.
in the extra kill to pay pays.
There's the bot tower that's dead. And now they're attacking Doran again. There's 4-man top right now. Hovering in this jungle.
Only 200 behind Knight. And he's still 2
Owner gets the
kills
big wolf.
behind him. Now has the Seraphs
They're
and the
going
Rod of Ages
onto
at 7 stacks.
Owner.
Feels
It's a
like
bit of a
next
risky
could be
fight to
incredibly
chase it
decisive
18 minutes
in
into
this
their
game
wolves.
because of how
They still have this Herald that they can use mid at any time. Drake's in a minute. It would be a good timing to line that up.
Yep, the rewards get very, very big in a minute and a half because Baron arriving at 20 minutes and we're fighting
Keria is
already.
getting a bit aggressive here.
Taunts
Taunts in. He has the Protoplasm harness. Flash from Shun. Keria dies 40 seconds before the Drake. He should be alive for the Drake fight and still has Nautilus ult. I think he wants to hook the Shen there and get off his support item and then run away, but On's not having none of that.
Not quite yet, but nice little
The whole
bit of
fam's behind
gold
him.
here into BLG. He's gonna try
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
stay out
well,
here
no
on the
Victor ult,
map
no
at the
Ziggs ult,
mid
Drake in
wave.
15,
Instead of going
Keria
back
has
and
ult
looking
and
for a
Flash
Stand
now,
United
so the
play.
death is traded.
So we'll
Gold
see
for
about that
resource on this
setup for
Drake.
that
I think
Dragon.
BLG will just give the
Doran
Drake. They don't have
will continue to
ults.
split play.
But they look like they're going to fight it. It's a tough fight. I mean, they could maybe fake fight it and force Doran's TP. They're Shen ulting early to get here fast.
On the other
I think
side,
Doran,
also has 2.
he's going to either have to
Faker, but Rodovich is still
TP
only
in,
at 8
or he's
stacks,
going to have to
doesn't
get this
the
top
extra
tier 2.
level. BLG gain
What will
control of the
T1 decide?
river right now.
Because I think heralding mid here is the best play for T1 by far. If they pop Herald mid, I think they'll get so much pressure on the map. Yeah, now Jace shows top with no TP, and they get a free Drake.
Yeah, I mean, you run in there, you get some vision,
Doran.
but they're going to still lose the objective.
Team, so
Oh, he's driving it?
not too impactful
What about Poppy W?
yet as the Riptail finds its way around, but the Sephiroth's presence is going to get the knockdown onto Carrier. Mega Inferno
Oh my
bomb as well.
god, Owner
You can
just
see the
R
Zizzy
buffered
trying
the
to get
Poppy
across
ult.
towards T1. On
Hook back
Herald
in.
retreat,
What
but
the-
Carrier has other ideas. He goes all guns blazing forward, but can't find a
I think
CC
they
train
should
for the
never
rest of
drive
T1
the
to
Herald
react.
there.
Oh yeah, he makes the call to go
Poppy
back
W
in, but he
stops
just
you when you get
immediately
hit by the
goes
Herald.
down. BLG on the attack again.
Victor gets a lot of damage on the base. They might just get a mid-tier one here with Ziggs. Faker could look for an R flash over this wall.
Yeah, the siege definitely scary here. Again,
3.
they have so much range, so much poke with the
Oh, he
Jace
finds
and
Shun,
the
no
Ziggs
flash.
available, but
Good
Faker!
catch on the side from Faker. Shun
The
knocks
shot.
him back with a keeper's verdict. The
Oh!
and
What a
pays
shot from base!
What in
That's like the move he wanted! How the
the jungle
fuck?
dead as well, Kobe. T1.
There's no way they're gonna click Baron. Oh god. No Shen ult, no wards on Shen. He has to base. Victor has to clear bot. TP ready. Baron started for T1. No jungler, no smite. Full vision on them though, but they just can't fight them. No Ziggs ult. Viper has to base TP.
BLG at TP
The
in
Baron
there.
will die.
It's gonna be
Can they get
Viper
out?
and
I
Knight,
think
but
they
that
can get out.
Baron's down to 3k. Owner with the smite. Mega Inferno bomb comes down, but Owner lands the smite.
Taunt flash is the only way they have, and he will just die. T1 get the Baron. What a pick by Faker. This is it, Faker playmaker, man. I think T1 should base here. They shouldn't just lose their game over a blue buff. Yeah, Poppy had no flash from earlier on when he killed Keria. And Faker was... I think they should just let it crash. Even if Poppy ults it, it'll still come back and kill the tower.
So look at Shun right now. Shun is like, okay, where are you going to come out? He blocks him. He's able to get the interrupt. And they get a decent amount of damage.
This is what I mean. Vi Nautilus are blocked by Poppy Shen. They're just blocked. And then they're outranged, right? So there was a river ward. I know, there was a ward here, but did that see Poppy, that ward there?
I actually played Shun more than on.
Did he see him like walk over it like this or something? Alright, Baron doesn't win you the game. I mean, a lot of people watch international events, but if you haven't watched League this year, Baron got nerfed a lot. You don't get much gold for Baron anymore. It still gives you XP and it gives you the buff, but you don't really get a big gold swing. So the game's far from over. Baron used to give every player 300 gold. Now it gives every player 150 gold, basically, is the TLDR.
Vision, but there's nothing really for him to garner. As now, because of this, Bin has to step back. T1 will take a tier 2 in the top side. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it is Faker who has jumped
Faker's
up.
caught. Flashes out. Bomba. Nice heal by Keria into the hook. That might be a 1-for-1, but he has stopwatch here. They need to be careful of the stopwatch. Doesn't even use it. Cold from Knight.
Lose their mid lane and lose their
big top waves being lost.
And lose any chance to the
yeah, it's such a strange game. Like I said, the Vi Nautilus, it's so hard. You go in, Poppy W, Shen W, Shen ult, Ziggs ult on your head, Victor W on your head. Where the fuck do you go? The damage for T1 to stick, it's hard to make it stick.
With their positioning, and on the side of T1, they have 2 point and
Pace.
Okay,
very cocky. Faker doesn't have flash. Pace taking a lot of damage. He got Victor ult, but he is quite low. 10 seconds on the Drake.
That's half his health. 9 seconds on the Chemtech. Drake.
He has red buff, and they have some bot push. He also has a plant there to heal up on. That's a really nice plant. Shun goes in. That's pretty... Oh my god, never mind. Completely one-shot him. Flash stun doesn't hit, but Doran's dead. Shen might die here. No, he's out. BLG's teamfight is strong. BLG's teamfight is really strong. So it's 2-2 in Drakes, 2k gold lead to BLG, 2.5k gold lead to BLG. I think the only way T1 can win fights is if Pace gets really far ahead. Keria's dead. Pace might have to flash. Nope. Yeah, it's very difficult for T1 to engage. Anyone who goes in just dies. There's so many skill shots to dodge as well. Oh my god. I think BLG is happy with this. Super happy. Great spot. Just keep poking and just keep hitting the first target. T1 need to get really creative. Who's your Pox? I think Knight is having a great game.
For the Cassiopeia. So, yeah, you're looking for a
oh god, Keria, he's just insta-dead here, surely. Okay, shouldn't mistime this W, but the front to back... Oh god, Owner went in.
It's T1 who are winning.
Yorick's not here. Poppy has no flash. Doran missed everything and just dies as well. Way too deep. Flashes out from the Jace Q. Knight finishes him off with the burn, surely. Nope, Viper cases. Carrier dead. Baron for BLG. I think the game's over. I think the game is super cooked for T1 now.
And T1 have no purchase on this game.
Okay, that's one kill for Rory. Okay, Faker has flash. It's 4v2 though, and they have a lot of range. Ooh, this might hurt.
Create something here. 2v4 at the Baron.
Faker's flash is coming up in 5 seconds. He has no ult though.
Fourth shot loaded in the
oh, what a shot! Did he have vision?
5,000 on the Baron. They'll stick on it for now. The Satchel Charge trying to keep Faker.
Both of them have flash. There's too many spells to dodge though. Look at the amount of zone control the Ziggs and the Victor have. Poppy has no flash though. Cleanse from Pace on the stun. They actually got 3 kills out of this by the looks of it. Pace just flashed over and one-shot Viper. He dies for it. That's a big Ziggs. That's a big Victor. Oh my god, he hit the stun. And he gets him or what? They wiped off all the Baron buffs. Are you kidding? 5 versus 2. Pace and Faker get all the Baron buffs off. I want to see that Pace bullet onto Bin. That was insane. Like, do you see what I mean though? When they're contesting the Baron, Ziggs E, Victor W, Ziggs Qs, Victor E's, it's so hard to walk up. How did they do that?
Moving forward with the Chaos Storm ticking. Doran uses the Blast Cone to go over, but you called it again. He gets knocked up here by Viper's Satchel Charge back into the team, and so he gets killed very quickly too. And then you're in a situation.
Look at this. Look at how it's so. Look at all these spells. I want to see the bin shots from Pace. That was insane. He just, what does he do? He just flashes over. W flash. Oh, that was clean. The W flash auto to make sure he dies. And he thumbs ups him and dies.
On the map, they know they're going to be able to get the wraparound. Faker,
wow.
Though, he takes the opportunity to get the angle with his ulti.
This kid's a cocky motherfucker. He's so good though. Okay, well, in a game that I thought was cooked in a 5v2 with Baron a 4k gold lead, it's now a 1.4k gold lead and no Baron buffs. This Drake is soul point, it's not soul.
I mean, we're back into it. 2-2 on
no Infinity Edge on Pace yet. Look at the damage. It was such a 2v5. That's insane. They have positioning into mid-tier 2 here at T1 if they want the mid-tier 2, which is pretty free.
Take that tier 2
that's the clutch, man. Sometimes the clutch you just can't really
basically at this point the gold
can't really like account it, you know what I mean? You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it clutch. How is Pace level 18? What the fuck? He's 1 level up on the enemy mid. Well, the good news is, Owner has GA, so when he goes in and dies, he'll come back to life, obviously, because he will die. Pace is really close to IE, I have to assume. Surely. Maybe he's actually not that close, to be honest, looking at Viper's items. Faker has Actualizer, building Banshees. Yeah. Yeah. The Rod of Ages gives him a level lead, but Knight's catching up. How is this game even? How is this game even? Game 1. The game swung to T1, back to BLG, and now we're back to even. Okay, fuck it. Full volume increase. Alright, lock in. I think T1 might stall for Infinity Edge. It's probably the win con, surely. The pace 5-item Jhin. He's basing right now. Item check. Oh boy.
The funny thing is, when you can try and fish around,
Pace is ready. Get down, Mr. President. Carrier and Owner need to do some.
It definitely is possible. But
they need to protect Pace. And they need to give him space. They need to go in and throw their bodies in so Pace can get some space. 1 minute on Baron, 2 minutes on Drake. Rob, I'm not gonna lie, both top laners have just been kind of chilling this game. He's gonna get caught here, but he's quite tanky. Nice taunt by On. The Blast Cone. Alright. No Poppy ult, no Ziggs ult, no Shen ult. 30 seconds on Baron. No Victor ult as well. The cooldown should be relatively low on these ults though. It's quite late. Okay, it's 5 ults, you're right, yeah.
I mean, they invest everything, and
10 seconds on Baron.
He's able to clutch out the escape.
Owner needs to sweep these wards.
He has to use his flash though.
He didn't
so
press
he
sweeper.
did say cooldowns for flashes.
They're all there. All of BLG is right there.
And the poke damage is here from BLG. Can they get it to land?
That's the thing. A lot of their poke damage doesn't need their ultimates to be effective. So
Poke's landing onto Owner. He's going to heal on the plant.
You can just bouncing bomb, you
Root
can chuck
misses.
the accelerated shock blast over there, you can chuck out a few chaos rays, and
40 seconds on Drake. It's soul for BLG, don't forget.
BLG were
Soul for
okay
BLG.
with the fact they used all of their ultimates to get just the
FaZe
flash
needs to
out
be
of
careful,
goal.
yes.
Yeah, and all the other ultimates besides Shen,
Okay, he's
Stand
just walking
United
up in their
are
face
fairly
1v4.
short at this stage in the game.
Shun
So
gets the
definitely
crab.
fine
That's pretty big for
there.
BLG.
Just a pick.
Viper buys Zhonya's.
So let's see. As they're going to be able
TP
to
in from
teleport
Viper,
right back
TP
out
in from
for this
Doran.
Dragon. Extra large
They get that
shield
sweeper, which is pretty
here
big. They get mid push
now.
as well.
Choices.
Poke lens
Kobe.
onto Keria.
Your BLG, you can
Oh,
just
they're
give it
going
up,
to
or
walk
you
in
can
here.
try and take the
BLG are
fight.
going to walk in.
Something BLG love.
It's going to be tricky to
They'll
walk
step
in, though,
forward,
into
look for a little bit
Casio.
of poke, second on the
Nice
objective. They
poke.
do land
This is
the
what
shock blast
BLG want. They just
onto
want to keep
Faker.
them at range. Throw some
The Drake,
spells.
though, could easily
T1 needs to
be being
force.
done by
They need to
Ona while all
start
of this
it.
is
They need to
happening, and
pull
fact,
them
that
in.
is the state of
They need
affairs.
to rush the Dragon.
Drake is already down to 2K.
Nice hook by Keria. He's going to die for it, though. Big ult from Ziggs. Pace and Faker are zoned. It's great for BLG. Doran needs to run. He has no flash. BLG can turn to Baron here. They can turn to Baron here. Pace and Faker were way too zoned. I think Keria tried to sacrifice himself to stop the Poppy ult, but it still missed anyway. Huge top wave. TP top by Faker. He's flanking them from the top side. Faker, look at him run. What? You see how fast that Casio was? What the fuck? He's gotten all the way behind them.
Faker cutting them off.
Faker has the flank. Bin's gonna face check. Mega blast cone from Faker straight in the face of Bin and just rejoins with his team.
Oh my goodness. I mean, look at the minions in top lane.
My God.
That finish
He
does
just
not
goes,
want that heat. Keria was
scare.
still respawning, and now the teleport from BLG
What?
behind.
The pace damage is ridiculous. Oda didn't commit the ult there. Vi ult still up. He has GA as well. He's going to proc here. No, he flashes. Fourth shot onto Shen. Doesn't kill. Faker no flash. Pace is trying to finish them off here. Is he going to hit? It's getting blocked by Viper. Wow, Pace is two-shotting people.
I can't believe it. I mean, we're fighting
He
on
is
three
two-shotting them.
fronts here.
What a game
Here,
one. 40
and we
minutes
still
in.
have
The
eyes
game's
on
within
this Baron.
under
The vision setup is
1K.
so critical here. When you have Pokeconk versus
I think if
so
Owner
much
sent his ult
point-blank
onto
hard
Poppy,
engage, you need to have that safe
they could have killed
approach
Shun.
angle. Is this T1
Pace is
versus
building
BLG?
TP in from Victor. Nightbot Mejai's on 6 stacks.
The Mejai's at 6 stacks. Shun trying to step
Shun,
forward.
slowed, tried to get the same pick again. Doran's
Only
cheating this
40
top wave
seconds
with his
before
little
it is
rats.
back up for T1.
They might push that. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
Pace.
What?
The satchel onto Pace, tried to get him back, maybe in front of him, not going to find him as well. They'll look for Keria as well as Bin steps up, Deadly Flourish lands the roof.
Big Jin ult. Very big Jin ult.
Going home.
GA proc. Cross shots complete miss. Faker's looking for Shun. Shun gets a stun onto Owner. He's going to go 1-for-1 though. Surely the kill comes through here. Shen ult doesn't save him. 4v4.
As BLG and T1
Pace lost his summoners. But the side waves, Doran is keeping the side waves pushed with the reds. Pace getting caught here is crazy. Nice W from Viper.
So On takes it, he flashes
He
in
gets
to
his
go for
fleet
the
proc
engage.
to get out of the
Pace
Ziggs
answers
ult
with
just
his
in
cleanse,
time.
With his flash, hits the W on Bin to keep the fight going. Then On takes it for him, and it gets crazy as the taunt pulls him over. That's the Guardian
Whiff on the
Angel
fourth
down.
shot.
Shun's still going to be able to knock
Oh my
him
God,
against
these
the wall
fights
for
are
it.
so close.
And in the end, it is a pretty item
7
cooldowns
items
that
on
are the
Pace.
longest in the game at this point.
On no taunt. Are they just going to do Baron? I feel like... Yeah. They're on a ward doing Baron. That's it. They've just decided that they're going to click the Baron, and Poppy's not going to be here in time. And they're going to tank a Ziggs ult, and they're going to get it, and they're going to run away. 50 seconds on Soul. 50 seconds on Soul. BLG's going to slow them down here. Doran has flash. Jin W misses. Poppy ult's pretty big here. Misses, gets cancelled. Turn onto On. On is going to die here. Doran has flash. Crit Bloom heal. Flash over from Keria. No flash on Bin. Double kill to T1. Hook gets flash. Fourth shot kills Shun. Double TP behind. Faker and Doran looking for Knight. Knight goes down. They're going to end mid. They're going to end mid. Surely it's over. Full 5-man ace. 40 seconds on the clock. Pings on the top wave.
Burn the Baron, and they turn for the fight.
What a turn by T1.
For the world
What
champions.
a turn by T1. 50 seconds on the carries, 30 seconds on Bean. It's over. Game 1. 40 minutes of chess. One massive fight topside. Huge clutch by Faker and Keria to round it out and take the first game of the series.
They rip their way out. And in what is only game 1 of this
wow, that was so back and forth.
T1 will claim first place.
That was so back and forth.
And that's just game one.
Oh, we got to
everybody.
photo review that Baron. That was cinema.
If you have
I think the sequence from T1 was just smart.
on
It's
here.
insane to think about, but this is the reason they do Baron. Vi spawns 5 seconds faster than Poppy. Vi will spawn 5 seconds faster than Poppy. So when you go to live and they send the
They're
Baron,
going to start the Baron immediately. Faker will melt through.
those 5 seconds are right
burning
there.
it, they're burning it.
That's the timing. So they're burning the Baron on Poppy's respawn. And Owner just gets here. You can see him sprinting through mid. You can see him sprinting through mid, and he's just ahead of the Poppy. He is.
So T1 just calling
So the
bluff
race
of
on the
BLG.
Baron
They're
of
gonna start
Smite
Baron
getting there,
immediately.
you can easily look at Vi and be like, well, Poppy's 5 seconds behind Vi.
Dashing out
So
through
as
the
soon as
onside
Vi
phase.
arrives, right now,
Burning it, they're burning it.
if you can kill it within 5 seconds, it's yours, right? Surely.
Station not there yet, and BLG a little slow to the play.
So it's theirs.
Venom's going to do a lot of damage, but there's the Baron already over.
I thought here that T1 would be in trouble because the main goal of BLG here, when the team has Baron, and you have Soul Point, and Drake's in 50 seconds, is you stall them. You just delay them as long as possible, and then you take over both sides.
BLG will look for the
So
fight
that's the
afterwards.
call,
Can they
which is
find
correct by
anything?
BLG. They should stall them
Can they
here.
find a
They should throw spells at them. But the crucial thing is Ziggs ult's on cooldown. That's pretty rough.
crack in the armor of T1 who agree-
Anyway, T1 knows what T1 want to do in this play is they want to base and open bot quick. They want to get to Drake first, as quick as they can with Baron recall. So Faker starts recalling.
Up, Faker starting his recall, Deadly Forest.
I think Faker then realizes, I don't think I can get out, actually. I think there's going to be a fight. I think there's just a decision here. I'm not sure what the trigger is for him. I think it might be the blue orb here that sees Shun wrapping around, where Faker sees that, and he thinks, nah, I need to stay. So he decides to stay, which is the correct decision in the end, obviously. And then, because they have no vision here, Faker, first sequence of the fight, ults over the wall, and it lands onto On. Then, even though On has Merc Treads, he puts the W down, and now On can't move. So he's grounded. So him and Doran, if you look at the top side of the fight, are just killing On. That's a free kill. No matter what happens in that fight, that's a free kill. The second part of the fight is the bottom part, where Shun's flanking through bot. Now, I will say, the interaction's kind of funny here, because it's always good for Nautilus to hook Poppy, because normally what happens is, as Nautilus throws his hook, if Poppy ult hits Nautilus, Nautilus's hook pulls him back, and it cancels the Poppy ult. So that's what Keria is going for here. If that ult hits Keria now, he's going to pull himself back. But it actually misses. I think regardless, he'd probably stay here. Depends on the timing. Anyway, Poppy ult misses. Owner sends a Vild. He Qs before Poppy gets out the CC, so Poppy W is useless. So for once, in 50 minutes or whatever, Owner is in range to ult a carry. It's crack the champagne, finally. I can ult a carry, I'm in range. Without going too deep. Fucking sends it. The one window. I'm in. Rocket belt. Everything. He's getting pulled into Narnia. This Victor W zones him away. Which is quite awkward. But Owner sees his chance and he just goes for it. So, two things have happened. One, Owner's landed onto Victor. There's no Poppy ult. Victor has no flash and Shen is dead. That's the situation. The only disadvantage of the fight here is Pace is zoned away from a Victor W. He can't run through that. He doesn't have cleanse. But the good news is then he can open up the curtains. Now, you have to see Keria in this fight here. This position from Keria was quite smart. So, Keria Nautilus ults Knight with the Vild, but then he gets hit by the Victor W. Now, if he keeps running here, he's going to get stunned. Not much to do here. So, Keria instantly turns his eyes to the top side of the fight. And this is where Keria does a big play. Doran hammer form Qs over the wall with no flash. So, Keria instantly fucking flash over the wall. Root that motherfucker. He ain't going nowhere. No, I said he hammer form Qs Doran. Bin, sorry. Bin hammer form Qs Doran. He's going nowhere. So now in those two sides of the fight, Knight's fighting for his life against Owner with Shun. On's dead, and Jinult is firing onto Bin with no flash. Dead. So now, Pace can turn his attention to the 3-men, and I think this snipe was clutch. T1 just grabbed this with their fucking, what is the thing? You grab an arm, you eat it with your mouth or some shit. Shot. 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 Doesn't fucking miss. And while that's happening, both the solo lanes realize we can fucking end here. Chase them. So one TP's mid and one TP's here. They have no escape routes. You can't get out. It's impossible. If you're running through this choke and there's a TP here and a TP here, you can't go anywhere. Instant double TP. Both of them. You see that TP? Both of them. Instantly. You're not getting out of here. So now you're cut off from every angle. They just rain in. I guess the only way for Viper to run is up, but there's no towers up here, so they're just gonna chase you. So if you watch it all in real time, it's a lot of small decisions. Like Faker could have based here, and then he'd have to TP back in, and then they wouldn't be able to make this play. Maybe Poppy ult would have landed and Carry wouldn't have got the buffer, and maybe they wouldn't be able to make that play. Maybe On would play a bit slower. All of these things could have been happening, but they didn't. And Bin Hammer Q forms over the wall. Nautilus is there. Shocker. In hindsight, I think the best call for BLG is once they get to here, call it off. Come here, push mid, go here, put all your wards down, and make T1 walk into Ziggs Qs, Victor Es, Jace QEs. That's the hindsight play. But in the moment when they're doing Baron, and it's like some things cause triggers in your mind. Like when this Ziggs ult hits onto everyone, basically, and you see the health bars do this, you're saying, nah, they can't get away with this for free, right? We just gotta send it. Now, here comes the most important play, which is the 2v5. Like, how they pulled this off. I don't know how they pulled this off. I'm not gonna lie. This was some fucking... This was some ridiculous gameplay. So it's 2 versus 5. It's literally 2 versus 5. Sure, BLG's low, but it's 2 versus 5. Their Faker's half HP, Pace is 2/3 HP. So the first part that happens is On gets sucked into this pink ward. I don't know what it is, but he really wants this pink ward. He was trying to clear it a second ago, so he knows it's there, and he double backs to clear this pink. And Faker sees him, obviously, because he's on a ward. So he just gets grounded, Chin W, dead. That's the first kill. That was really silly by On. If he even just didn't do that, just think about this, these carries don't have wards. On could just sit here. Anyway, they are quite low, granted, from the fight. Blue Orb comes in. Shot number 1, Shun. Shot number 2, miss. Shot number 3, Bin. What Faker's doing here, he's just trying to give vision. He's just trying to give some vision. The problem is, if you watch this 2v5, you'll often see this spell on the ground. You'll see Victor W, you'll see Jace QEs, you'll see Ziggs Qs. Like, to walk up, you're basically playing Fall Guys dodge show to even get in range of vision.
The curtains open.
And then this 4th shot, I would love to see the replay. Because, from my mind now, they don't have any vision in that pit. Right? Faker's here. They probably have vision like here. In my mind. Unless there's some lingering vision from the 3rd shot or something.
We see 4th shot loaded.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I think he must have shot that blind. Or there's lingering vision. I don't know. I would love to know if someone's got the game file. Because that shot lands. Alright, now important to note, while that was happening, you can see the Ziggs was on the ground, the Ziggs on the ground. It's funny to see this fight, because one side of the river is always Ziggs and the other one has Ziggs Qs coming in it. Right? So how the fuck do you walk up? It's impossible. By the time this expires, the next one's on the other side. And then, to walk up there, while the Ziggs down, there's a Ziggs W, Ziggs Q, there's a Victor W. Like, you're running through death to get into this fight. But they've already killed 2. And they both have flash. They both wait. They know the Baron's not contestable. They have to play for the kills. So they wait. Victor W's gone. Ziggs Q's used. They have this fucking pocket to run through now. That's it. The spells are on cooldown for a second. Alright, we can run in. Thank fuck for that. Shun has no flash. Shun stuns Faker. But Pace cleanses it anyway. I think he probably just... It's probably just good to do it. Actually, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's just a pushback or what? Oh, it was Ziggs W. Why was the stun on Faker so short? Am I crazy? Did the satchel cancel Poppy E into the wall? See, it says airborne. It should say stunned. And then he's out. Now, he's out. I think it didn't... Did it hit Jhin? It looks like he's Poppy-ing Cassio, though, or? Oh, no, it's on Jhin. It's on Jhin. I'm just crazy. Okay, it's on Jin. Never mind. He cleansed it. And then this was really cute by Pace. The W flash auto with the thumbs up. That's crazy. That's crazy to me that as he's fucking sending his entire life in, he's thumbs upping. He's like, well, gentlemen, it's been good. They're keeping the Vayne ban. They are keeping the Vayne ban. Orianna out, so still the same again. Rumble's open. Varus is open. Orianna's out, Bard is open, but Naught is out, so likely... With Nautilus out, this makes the Lulu lanes, the Yuumi lanes, the Zeris a lot better. You have to guess that their last ban here is Bard. Camille is open. I think Camille ban is not bad by T1 if they're a bit concerned about it. Rise is pretty good with Cassio out. Nocturne ban. Oof, a lot is open. I wonder if BLG is gonna trade Bard Camille. Nah, surely you ban Bard, right? Surely you ban Bard. I think Lee Sin could be a pretty big pick as well. Wow. They're trading Bard Camille because Nautilus is out. You can first pick Bard here. What? T1, they know they want to trade Bard Camille, so they're putting on the Bard and taking the Camille. Wow. I mean, this opens up Mel, and then Bard is open. If On doesn't want to take that trade, he has to now. They're forcing on the Bard. That's a game of chicken, or? That's crazy. Because carry as Camille is excellent. But Mel into Bard is kind of sketchy. They have to do it. Alright, the Camille opens up a lot of options for T1. It opens up things like Galio for Faker in the draft later on. Ezreal Bard. Okay, will they go Mel? They could go something like Mel Lee Sin. This would be like T1's bread and butter champions with Poppy out as well. It is into Bard though. Well, there's Lee Sin. I wonder if they'd ever be willing to go Rek'Sai into Lee Sin. Is it ever a thing? I doubt it. To be honest, if they pick Mel... The good thing about the Lee Sin is Jarvan is great into Mel. But Lee Sin is great into Jarvan. So the Lee Sin covers off the Jarvan on 3 here from BLG. Like, Jarvan would be a natural pick into a Mel here. But will they go Mel? They could go Anivia or something if they want to just chill a bit. Wow, Ambessa. Really? Are you not walking into Bin's Renekton here? I'm not sure about that. I think Bin is so happy with that matchup. He would always slam a Renekton into Ambessa here. Also, now I'm worried for T1 because Ziggs is out. How are you getting AP in this draft? Now the Mel's gone. What? Are they gonna play like Syndra bot or some shit? Anyway, what do you ban here? I mean, Jarvan ban's useless now. Trundle ban's useless. Olaf ban is kind of useless. Maokai is... Maybe Nefiri is a bit annoying. Or... Okay, they're gonna ban the Jarvan anyway. What the fuck are they cooking? The Jarvan's useless now. The Mel's gone. They're going Syndra bot. They're cooking something. I can feel it coming, surely. They're going Syndra bot. They're going Vladimir bot. They're going some shit bot. I would personally think about an Ahri ban against Knight here. Because that force... They'll go jungle on 4. You can take away Syndra and then Ahri spend as well. Is that their strat? Oh my god, it's their strat. They're gonna ban Ahri and take away the Syndra. Because you're gonna pick jungle here. Does BLG see it and take the Syndra on 4? They could do like Syndra Galio. That also blocks like things like Sylas. There's Nefiri that they could have banned. I think it's Syndra bot. What else would you do here? Kai'Sa? Vladimir bot. Yo, the AP bot was cooking. It was cooking. It was... There's the Galio. Now show me the Syndra. Now show me the Syndra. Kai'Sa works really well if he's not confident. I think maybe he doesn't have the confidence to do it or something, or he thinks it's too risky. The Kai'Sa brings up the AP, but now the Syndra's open. I don't know if he'll pick Syndra into Galio. They could just pick like fucking Smolder or some shit or Anivia. But something was brewing there, I think, for T1. They were really thinking about it. It was a good angle. But they decided not to do it. Oh, Swain is a good pick there. I don't think you need me to tell you what T1's comp does. It goes in. It goes in again. And then it goes in again. And it either comes out alive or dead. And it will only go in. It's a good pick there, Swain. Owner's doing 3 camps into Longsword base open, or he's invading top. I will say I'm not
Will
sure
be
about this
ending
top
up
matchup.
towards the
The
bottom
Ambessa
side,
blind
trying to
into
play
Doran's
off of that
Renekton is
Camille
kind of
setup.
crazy.
Yeah, likely just a 3 camp into a longsword
What
back.
the
as
fuck?
Cosmic Binding still hits onto Carrier,
What a
who
good
did go
stun.
in with the level 2.
Okay, on. I see
IG
you.
Camille, IG Kai'Sa bot. Holy T1 shouting out the shy.
By the way, Kobe, I don't think
Sorry,
we
yeah,
expect
picking
this to
Ambessa into
happen.
Bin's
Okay,
Renekton
Honky did win
is
that
kind
one.
of
Honky
crazy.
did win. Bigly Faker's Galio 100% win rate. We'll see if
like
Knight
it.
can live up
The
to
solo
that.
lanes are getting a
Specific,
bit cooked,
Very specific angle.
but they have TPs.
Let's see, Faker.
I think Faker's gonna get
going for
cancelled
the
here, or?
recall.
Well,
to see about
the carry
impact,
for
especially because
T1,
Viper has opted to go with the
The
exhaust
surprise of
Ezreal.
absolutely nobody.
Since we were talking about in
Is
Champs
Pace
League,
is
we're like,
Kai'Sa.
okay, not even an Ezreal can live this
If
amount of
Kai'Sa
time,
gets a
right?
lead, this is
Well,
the lane
he also
gank, but I don't
kinda
think this is gonna
felt
work.
that way and went for the exhaust carry though on his
Pace's
first round
Kai'Sa needs
with
to
the
get
Camille
ahead
support,
and go full
scouted
AP.
by the wards.
For BLG, if
Of
Knight
course,
gets ahead, I
Camille
think he's
and Bards,
unkillable
you
this game.
always have to- supports are
And
in
it
fun
begins.
war
Support
almost
hits
as
level
often.
3 and then starts running around
Bin
the
here,
map.
staying around. Even though he knew Carrier was in the area, Shun coming across as well.
What the
Carrier will hook
fuck?
shot wall dive in, called it the
Carrier's
back out from
eeing
Shun,
onto
but
the enemy
Dark
jungler,
Knight
level
takes
4 with
Carrier
red
down to
buffs.
about 3/4, and Shun will be able to get the vision
He's
control in that
completely
bush.
bluffing that Owner's next to him.
The extra range.
Well,
Bin
T1 have
here.
actually done a
Little bit
lot of
overextended.
ganks towards
His
top
owner
or
is
like
looking for
hovers.
a gank. Doran down to 400
Bin could
HP,
turn
though.
this.
Bin
Be careful,
forces
Doran.
straight onto him. Bin not quite yet
Q.
level 6, only has half
No
the
flash
level
on
to go
Bin.
as he flashes away from the Tempest Cripple. Tries to turn back
The
onto Doran,
EE.
slice and dice, but flash
He has
away
W.
from the T1 top.
Q.
And now Owner and Doran
Hits.
can just pinch a movement here onto Bin.
Almost
No
died there,
mistake
Doran.
for the Croc.
Easy
First
kill.
blood T1.
Okay.
That's a team
Wow, they're
game,
targeting
Medic.
Bin a
Doran
lot this
again
game. First
playing with
carrier
his
level 3,
teammates
hovers
in order
around,
to
fights
get the
over wards,
better
sweeps,
of Bin.
threatens top.
Lure him
And then when
in,
Carrier
they get
shows
the
bot,
kill,
now Owner's
first
here.
blood into stages
This
of
gives
the
steel
game.
cap space for Doran, I think,
Owner
or
on
is he
this
gonna go
champion
pickaxe?
can be an
Okay, he went
absolute
pickaxe.
terror. He's got his
Longsword.
flash
Okay, well,
ready.
he's fighting to the
And
death.
Carrier's back-
Alright, they need to get this straight down pretty
Tier
quick.
2
Faker has ult
towers.
ready.
He's in ult range. He could join the fight, and T1 can burn.
Actually, a really nice timer call there from T1.
Yeah, on the top grab.
The top side scuttle was just coming up, and Jun went across for it.
Oh god, double stun is huge for BLG. The pullback with the Swain. Galio ult is coming in, but they can't really fight here. They don't have any damage. Level 4 Camille, level 5 Kai'Sa.
Cosmic
Great double
Binding,
stun by
locking
On.
them up. And you trade
Knight
your
wants
Swain
the base,
ult
but-
for your Galio ult as he's landing, popping it really early here just to make sure there's
Faker
no
can blind
turn
Q
back
maybe?
around for T1. But
Oh, he hit him. What the
BLG
fuck?
This begins to expire. There's a possibility he'll go for the play.
Okay.
As ignited.
No
And
flash
flashes
Bard.
away. Pays having to block
Swain
for
W
Carrier.
sidestepped.
Vision of Empire
Shun is
doesn't
level
find
6
its
here, so he
mark.
can gap close very
Like
quickly
the-
if they're not careful.
Still looking for a little bit more
Portal,
damage
he
here,
could
but
flash
it's
ult,
gone
E
weird.
flash ult.
Oh, the
W.
magical journey into the corner of the pack. The movement speed. Carrier flashes.
Oh
tries to
god!
get back, but
He tried to get the stun.
with a
Really well played by
flash,
Shun.
knew exactly what was in Carrier's mind.
Beautiful
Really well played by
from
Shun. The flash backwards.
He pops his W for the extra damage as he's going to go in. He wants the big damage.
Oh,
for
Shun was
his
smiling a lot
ultimate.
after that play.
And
As me, I'd be immediately
Grubs are up.
ulting Paze
T1
straight
didn't swap
afterwards.
Paze up
Oh,
here
that
for the
was a
grubs.
mistake. Diving underneath the tower. Darking Daggers coming out from Shun forces Carrier away. Owner looking for at least one of these
Doran's
grubs
under
if he can
tower.
find it.
One
Faker
grub.
coming down from the mid
I think
lane.
it's
Owner
one
will
grub for
get
T1,
one.
2 for
And
BLG
that's
here.
enough for T1
Paze
for
has to
now.
catch a
Well,
big
back
bot
away
wave.
goes
Yeah, BLG is
Extra
heavy
gold
AD, but
here, very, very
so is
slight,
T1
and
kinda. It's
we're gonna
Ambessa,
have
Lee
to
Sin,
see
Camille
as the
versus
supports,
Renekton, Neferi, Ezreal. Like, we
the
are
roaming has become more
we
and
are
more impactful.
schizo this game.
Obviously,
There could
as
be a
they're getting closer
fight
and
from
closer
Bin
to
here.
their level 6s, and we really have to see if they can pull off that combo play.
I think Bin can chase this with ult.
and Bin constantly trading. The Dominus is getting a little bit of extra damage down for Bin. Colder Meek, slice
W
and dice,
kills him,
looks
though.
forward.
Flash W
the
doesn't
ruthless
have it
predator
Bin,
back
so
up
it's
in
kind of
time
hard
to
to
stop
chase.
Dorwin from fully retreating.
Carrier's on the
Yeah.
way.
Hovering around too, but Bin knows. Oh,
He's on a ward. He's on a ward. He's on a ward.
Does he even?
No flash.
I mean, you've gotta be
Ambessa should
popping
land
his
here.
Barnett.
Yeah.
Hexac automation not available for Carrier. They'll
Carrier
jump
failed
onto
his E.
Bin. Ruthless Predator slice and dice, and he manages to escape.
Some plates
He's
to
low,
Doran.
wants to stick around
No
for the
ult on
cannon
Bin.
wave. Carrier gonna wrap around
K-
and try and punish,
Pace
but
is
look,
set-
they know
is-
this
is ult up,
coming.
by the way. If this
Swain
stun
also
hits, he's
running
dead.
over. Can
It
Biz
gives
Four
Kai'Sa the
members of
passive
T1
proc.
on the top
Oh my
side
god,
of the
Doran
map
just
right
took 2
now.
tower shots.
It's the next wave they're playing for. Carrier, in fact,
So he's
dives in before
sacrificing
him with
himself for the
killer
kill.
instinct.
It's
Paze
worth
will
it.
take the kill. Carrier dies. Doran almost goes down.
He
as
does the
Vision of
Ezreal ult
Empire
could kill Doran though.
secures that gold for Knight. Drop Barrage not gonna
Okay.
hit.
Bot tower is getting
Paze will
milked
just
by
get the push
Viper.
out on the lane.
Type the kill.
I know
It's
Knight
actually
gets the
good. He's
kill,
got
but
a Doran's
it's
ring.
pretty
Yeah,
worth
I
because it
don't
makes
know, extra stack
Brenington lose
here.
the wave, right?
For the but
Dark
Durant,
Seal.
Carry is not
Dark
really
Seal,
losing
excuse
anything.
me. He also has a
I guess it's pretty even.
Didn't whoa.
Ben doesn't get the wave.
Carrier here, he wants to make the play really quick
Yeah,
as
stun.
the rotation over is coming. So Carrier says,
I will
"Fine,
say
I'll
Knight getting
sacrifice
gold is
myself.
kind of
I'm going to go in. Yes, I'm going to die.
It's
but
kinda
we're gonna
sketchy
get
for
this kill
T1.
Guaranteed. And,
He's going Rylai's first or what? Is that the build on Swain? Rylai's first?
Money here, so it is
Do you ever build
going
Maligans?
really
No, you don't,
well
right? Drake's up, but
once you get like a
this
Rylai's
doesn't
2,
look like
it
a
can be
map
really
that
hard for
T1's
to
gonna
get
fight
out
Drake
of a
on.
play
This looks like a
afterwards
map
if
that
they're
T1's gonna dive
unsuccessful
Renekton on.
in the initial start.
But Bin's already pinked it. Here comes the dive.
One punch, so important, as you say, the Rylai's
Flash
first
ready,
target here.
Eclipse build, ult ready.
Trying to put Bin in the trash,
TP
and
coming
doing it
in.
over and over again.
They get the
goes
TP,
in,
they
Bin
back.
with a big hold of Meek. TP out
No
for
TP on
seems to
Knight,
be enough
sidestep
for
on the
T1 as
Swain
Bin looks
W.
for a bit more
Bin has
engaged.
flash
On
here.
has the tempo. Faker goes
Drake for
across.
Shun, Faker's
Try
here.
and help out.
They could turn this if they want to, T1. It is 4v3 on paper. Galliot could save them. Cleanse. Faker on the side. Viper fighting Doran. Nice flash by Viper. Oh, Doran solo kills him. Viper dead. That's a big kill for the Ambessa. He gets a lot of plates here. Taunt from Faker onto Knight. Nope, Shun's gonna finish him. I thought Shun was running top. I was watching the left side so much. 1k lead to BLG, 1-1 in Drake's. Shun is getting really strong.
First, the more exciting part of it.
How does Viper die
here?
here?
And look at the mini map right now. That's where the dog is at the very beginning. Viper's
He opts
trying to
into
start
this
one
fight.
out. He's like, all right, my jungler's coming. He flashes to the side.
Well
But then
played by Doran.
Doran says, you're not getting away, buddy.
Really nice play, and then there's no
And then there's not much gunplay here. Okay, small gold lead to BLG, mostly on mid jungle, but Pace building Rage Blade. I think the 3-item Kai'Sa is really where she comes online. A tower hasn't died yet. But bot tier 1 is quite low for T1. Yeah, I think the setup here for BLG, 6 wards or 5 wards bot side, bot tier 1's low.
LPL fans, you know, they
should be
refer
free.
to Faker as this game
TP top
is
from
Pace.
Faker.
If you're looking at T1 right now,
Chad, it
Pace
says
is
66, why are you saying
was a pretty
67?
tall mountain in the previous game
Onto
as Keria
on.
goes in.
Nice to go to Mation onto on.
Nice stun.
Journey across, but Owner looking for the
Flashes
chase,
out.
away by the Bard.
Great
Six
stun
shot
by
from
on
Viper
there.
is hitting. Just back
Okay,
away
bot tower
from the
dies for
play.
Bean.
An ultimate from
Herald's
Carrier,
up.
not
You know, Pace
I'm
is
surprised
moving
they're
down.
playing
Again,
bot
this
here.
Kai'Sa
Herald's up.
Can follow
Owner's
so many
top
plays,
side.
and if he gets paid
Carry has
anymore,
bot side,
it's
though,
gonna
on a
become
ward.
really, really dangerous.
So BLG
the Kai'Sa
knows this
with
is free.
cleanse flash need to keep,
Faker's
you know,
weak
Pace's
side.
income, steady
They could
here,
play for bot tier 1,
and
but
he definitely is going to be a good
they
look
could play for
their
Bean
win
as well,
con
but
with the
I'm not
form
sure if
that
they
he
can
is
kill
in.
him.
Right
On's trying to
now
keep
has
up.
been outstanding.
He could get
On
spotted
roaming
here.
around again.
It's on him, chunks
There's
out a
no
little bit,
play
and then
bot
if you
from
overstep
T1.
pace,
Carrier is just
you can
aura
kill
farming
him
them to
while
make
you're
them come
lies
bot.
in wait in the jungle. On there, of course, because
Like,
the
there's
tempo
nothing
fake
they
do
can
so
do
much
bot,
work
but I think
towards
BLG is
the
giving them
tower
so
dive
much
and
respect.
stop the kill from happening. Carrier tries to get away. Bin flashes in with the dominance. Carrier
Okay,
flashes
Renekton
the wall
for
just in
Camille
time.
flash
100
is-
health. Enough to keep him alive for now.
It's probably
Tree
fine
Shot
for the
Barrage
Camille.
also not gonna
I
clean
think
up the
Bin
kill.
realized
Does
Carrier
not
was
find
fake
him,
pressuring
able to
so
walk
hard and
away.
just went in on him.
Camille dragon fight
Like,
here.
Carrier was just rage baiting.
Carrier much cheaper.
Drake's up,
Lock
Camille
it
ult
up
is
to
up.
Solari is gonna have,
Renekton ult isn't
some
now.
good team.
Still no
And
rage bait on
we'll
Kai'Sa
see
though.
about the next
So
couple
T1
of
are lacking
stages.
quite
I do like
a lot of damage.
Paze and Carrier are also both kind of
Unless he bases for it now.
with
Nope,
their
looks like he's
IG
staying.
duos.
I think
mean, it is
BLG
also
wants
the
to
best
fight
one,
Drake, but they're
gonna
quite
focus down the
late.
Dragon
Looks
now,
like they're
too.
just gonna
Looks
herald
like BLG
mid.
make the call.
Carrier
Yeah,
could
we
get
don't
caught
wanna fight into
here.
it, so they're gonna look to just
Oh
keep
god,
pushing
Bard
mid
ult misses
lane.
again. And he dodges
The
Swain
on
W.
ultimate also going into the dirt again.
That should have been a kill.
Everyone
Carrier no
get-
flash.
T1 doing
I
it.
like this from
When
Owner.
they
He
go
takes
in
Drake,
for the
bases,
fight,
and
then you
instantly
can
runs top.
Stop time for a second.
Straight through lane to
Sit
cover
right
Dora,
there
and if there's a
have On tell
dive.
you how you're
Or
about to
contest
lose this
Shun.
fight.
Gets the
As
Krugs,
Owner
gets
comes
the little
across to
ones.
try and
Very
take
nice for
Krugs.
Owner.
Into
Surely
concern
Pace has rage
and
bait in base now.
consternation for
Shun is
I
playing
was a
very
lot
up
more
here.
excited about that in
Doran
the early
could
stages of the game. I
TP
think
on
it's later
mid-wave and
later.
arrive behind them on this
I kinda
invade
have
here.
less faith that
I wonder
it's
if he
gonna
will-
be super
nope, he's staying
impactful,
top and
even though it
pushing.
is like good AoE counter engage.
They're gonna give the
I'm
red,
getting more
push
and more
mid.
terrified of the pop-off of the
Doran needs to be careful.
the T1 Wombo combo.
Looking for Bean, no flash.
So
I will
we'll
say
see.
T1's game
Yeah,
plan has
we'll-
been targeting Bin
Well, no,
quite
'cause
heavily.
I think I have the opposite idea about the Swain. I feel like later on in the game he gets tankier and it's harder to burst him down. And so the Swain excites me more the game goes on, the more even
think
it
he's
is.
dead.
Swain becomes stronger
Is
as
he
Knight
dead?
with
Bard
the
killed the
demon
tower.
flare. He's going to jump onto Doran, he flashes away,
Misses.
tries to dive onto
Nice
on
sidestep
with
by
public
On.
execution, but
Timer for BLG.
Easy
Look,
dive,
they're losing
4-0
nothing on the
Nafiri is
map.
scary.
They sent mid
God,
lane
these
push,
Ambessa ult nerfs
and
are
they've
crazy,
got
by the
Bin
way.
pushing
I will
out.
say, I do think BLG wins fights right now. But when they get Cleaver, Mandate, and Nashers, I think that's when T1's comps probably at its strongest. I think that's probably where T1 wins. But I think later on, I think BLG just has unkillable Swain, or I think the Kai'Sa Nashers is really the timing that T1 need to just send it. Because they'll also have Mandate.
He's the extra range,
Kai'Sa
they wanna
shreds
land
Swain.
some
Yeah,
poke,
but I'm talking
and T1
late
have
game is going to
all
be a bit
of the
hard for
engage,
Kai'Sa. I
all
mean,
of
she will
these
be doing a lot of damage, but like GA
buttons that we're
Nathiri, GA
waiting
Renekton,
for
Swain
them
running
to
at her.
come
It's going to be a
together with their ultis.
bit tricky.
We
Herald is
haven't
still up
seen the wombo
for
combo yet.
Shun.
And so we
TP
just
behind from
teleport
Faker.
though,
get into
maybe.
that
This is a big
position.
play.
Beginning.
Owner's
We
far.
wonder whether
Knight can
T1
match
will find the
instantly.
engage that they really want.
Knight
Faker
is
goes
matching
in with Justice
TP.
Punch, Magical
Bin
James
no
taking
flash,
away
they've
from
left him.
Now isolated from
Taunt
his team,
hits.
even with the TP in,
Bartled
the slice
misses,
and dice won't
kill
get
to
him out
Pace.
of a Hexagolden Maiden.
Big
Knight
pull by
will
Knight.
never
Really
move.
strong here.
A demonic ascension, and Knight, the demon of T1's nightmares.
Owner's here.
The dive
Taunt.
in with the hand
Flash from
pursuit.
Knight. Gets
Flashes
the kill.
carry it down.
Triple root pullback from the Swain. Yo, this Swain is insanely strong.
Gets the never move, and you hear
Huge
the roar
fight
of the
by
crowd.
Knight. Absolutely
After a triple,
insane.
I'm definitely more scared of
Told you,
Knight
dude.
Swain.
Told you.
He's
Insane
able
from
to
Knight.
Get the Herald on bottom side too. They
Wow, the
delete
Swain was
tower, and
ridiculous there.
BLG
What?
blowing up. Is
Killing
the
that
target,
Swain
of
is-
course, On
is
and
gonna be a
Shun are able
problem.
to- But here it is. You mentioned it. You called out the double root and pull in.
The
And he's
triple
able to
root
get
is
such
crazy.
a big burst of AoE. Keria is basically dead. So
Look
they
at this
know they
triple
can just
pull here.
follow
Oh
forward,
my god.
And they go for the flash, and he gets another triple pull.
On the safeguard coming in
Oh,
as well.
Pace?
As Pace tries to
What
train
the-
with Viper gets the
Pace is building.
Golden left hand of the LPL.
Is he building static?
having a
But
Leandri's
third item
and a
Shiv.
Seekers and a
Doesn't he
fully
need to go
stacked
AP
Dark
Kai'Sa
Seal.
this game? Is that like, is
All right,
static in
let's
the
take a
AP
look at
Kai'Sa build or what?
Because we caught up with this a little late. Pays here, sees the shot onto Viper.
Hard bait.
Yeah, I mean, Viper wanted to use the
Pays
exhaust, but
fucking
Pays already had the
smurfed that.
cleanse, and
Holy
nice ultimate
shit.
from Pays.
Yeah.
I mean, this is often too why people in the past a lot pick the Kai'Sa into Ezreal for the.
Oh,
for this
Doran ult
example.
hit.
The execution
Nice
template
Bartle to hit it
coming
on.
down to try and save Bin, but
They have a
it's only
timing
on
here.
Bin
Swain
on
is
this
bot with
portion
no
of the map
TP.
right
T1
now,
can
and
click
Bin
Baron, by the way.
is
Oh my
turning
god,
to
they got
choose
on as
that
well.
rock is done. A Hexagolden
They're gonna go Baron. You know they're gonna go Baron. I know they're gonna go Baron. Galio's gonna base with ult.
Down, and as you say, now the Baron for T1.
No static for
they can use
Kai'Sa.
his own
Faker's gonna
magical
stay.
journey
He
to
has
get to the
ult.
Baron even
Turn
quicker.
on to
Keria
Shun.
looks for
It's
Shun.
quite hard, but Swain is
How do you
coming.
get into this
Knight
fight? You
is
have
on
no
the way.
flash on the Swain. Knight will need to walk straight through.
Shun is fighting a lot
the
here.
gaping
Oh my
wall.
god, Faker
T1,
early taunts to get the W.
flashes away.
Knock
Faker
up onto
in with the
Swain.
justice punch. The Baron
Ults out.
resetting. Heroes
Does
edge,
get it
Faker
off.
away.
Pull
Knight
onto
begins
Pace.
to
He's there.
step forward.
Oh my
Pace in the
god,
middle of
Knight.
the grinder.
Knight.
finds one.
Knight.
The
Good
second
night.
bleed from Shun.
This Swain is a
Knight,
raid
the
boss.
king of the LPL, and they're going to be
Absolute
okay, they
raid
can't
boss.
get-
This should be pretty free now, unless Owner steals it.
Comes
This
out,
is
vision from
unstealable.
On. Cosmic Binding lands the stun. Baron down to 5k. Owner more interested in
What the
keeping
fuck is Viper?
himself alive than taking the Baron
What the-
now as Viper dashes in
Okay,
once again.
Viper cooking.
And that's another
I feel like
over
if he
to
didn't
BLG.
kick him there,
They'll
Viper
secure
would
the
just get
Baron.
one-shot by him and Keria.
They
Alright,
don't
this
want
game
to
looks
go
kind of
any
Jover,
further.
not gonna lie.
Beautiful censoring
How do you
these
shut down the
plays from
Swain? I don't think you
T1,
can. I think the
because
Swain is
it was
just a god
T1
tier
making
pick.
a side-
Vested on the top side, looking to catch out Bin.
Yeah, and you know they're going to be able to kill Bin, and they're going to
I mean, this was great. All of this was great. It's just, I think Shun played with a lot of confidence to fight them, to disrupt the Baron.
and then go to start the Baron. There's
And
only
then
3
Knight
members
just cleaned
alive with
house.
BLG. What's the worst that could happen, right? Well, Shun and Viper poking here, and let's watch as Knight approaches, because Keria is getting chunked down. Shun is getting him fairly low here, and they try and turn on him. He
Viper
uses
lands some nice
target
skill
ability
shots
and
as
slash,
well.
and then look at Pace as he gets hit, and Knight pulls him in again.
Viper actually cooks quite a lot.
Takes 0-5
Doran no
on
TP.
this Swain.
Owner no GA.
And now for T1, they look
Static
to
shift
their
Kai'Sa
only
build,
goalie,
but
Doran.
wow,
Knight
T1
is
are just
3K
opening top or what?
T1 could try
Pace
and
gets
stop
cancelled
the
here maybe.
backs.
No, his base got off.
Use it to get over
They
the
can
wall.
slow
Owner
chase
can
him here a
look
bit,
for
stall their
quick
time.
flash. It doesn't
2
go
to
for
2
it.
in Drake's. Drake's
Maybe
still a
just
long
trying
way
to
away
spot
from
out
spawning as
BLG
well.
as they wander back through this T1
Do you go-
jungle.
And
What does he
Doran's
build
still
next here,
bottom lane.
Pace? Does he
Okay,
go
now
Blade
he's channeling
or
his
some shit?
recall.
Like, what is this?
Carrier
Like, don't get me
without
wrong,
his
the game is Knight.
target safeguards.
Kick
So Faker,
gets
the taunt
cancelled.
comes out. Shun dodges it. Dragon's Rage for the kick.
Faker's
back
dead.
for the tempered fate. Locked in a
Yeah, I think he was not sure what he was looking for there at all.
Faker
Wanted a
taken out
fight,
by BLG.
but Doran's top.
All right, we're at 14
7K
stacks
gold
here,
lead.
Now with the level 16.
Oh, Knight. Mejai's is a
You are
goodbye.
going to
Have to feel
Mejai's
that's the
is a
key
goodbye.
target for BLG. Away
GA for
from
Shun is
T1, and now
massive.
this one
especially if you can
Pace
build
just
up your
sold
rage
his
play,
dagger and bought an alternator.
Definitely cannot ever get too calm versus
Faker,
T1.
the universal taunt as the magical journey comes in from On. BLG TPing Knight in.
Faker
Faker
dead.
tries to escape.
Easy pick, carrier dead, no flash, easy pick, GG top. That's it.
Takes him out as well.
If he can ult pace here, he probably just kills him more.
On the top side of the map, they have
I think that's GG, no joke.
Having to recall from the bot lane to try and join up with the only 2 remaining members of his team.
Really clean game from BLG. Shun and Knight had a great game.
Now TPing in, Bin looking for the end with the rest of BLG.
I think there's nothing to do here for T1.
T1 and even out the score. Doran goes in.
Doran dead. Maybe. No, big kick actually. Pace can ult out of this. Stun is good, cleanses it. Oh my god, Knight just ran them down. 8-0-8 for Knight. The series goes to 1-1. That was a stomp. I feel like the draft from BLG is just... The second the Swain gets ahead, it's over. The second the Swain gets ahead, it's over. I think T1 should have committed to like the mage gameplay or some shit. Well, the loser of this will play against the loser of Humble Life G2. So, having like a BLG Humble Life or a T1 Humble Life elimination point, that just sounds bad for the tournament. So, unlucky the way the format is. G2's going undefeated this tournament. Don't look at my pick'ems. After that reverse sweep, they've ascended to the heavens. Alright, draft has started. This is where the mind games will begin. I liked the angle the T1 had last game that they didn't go for. But let's see what is cooking up here. Orianna banned already. So, something that's been untouched this series is Rumble. I think Rumble Prio is getting quite high now. Vayne ban from BLG forces the Gnar ban from T1. The Varus is also still open. These are still champs that are pretty good. Nico is a good champ, but Karma is a good answer. Akali is quite a dangerous pick as well at the moment. Jarvan is quite good as well now, with Ezreal out. Lee Sin out, Poppy out, Vi out, Nafiri out. I wonder if there's a first pick Jarvan here for BLG. I mean, you can match Jarvan with things like Wukong, which is good, but yeah. There's also the Mel Pike is available if someone wants it. Mel Pike, Mel Pantheon. I would also be a little bit careful of Ryze. I don't know how Knight's Anivia is, but Galio is out. And Cassio is out, so Anivia is the only answer to Ryze right now. They take away the Rumble. First pick here could be Jarvan or Ryze. Yeah, they're gonna take the Ryze. I think Faker's pretty happy just... I mean, they could just play Anivia Jarvan into Ryze. They could also play Syndra into Ryze if Faker is super confident, but I think Anivia is a good champ to have. I think Anivia Jarvan is not bad here. I think Anivia Lucian Melio, something like that, is okay, but you drop bot. Varus Flex is also okay. They're gonna just take the Wukong. Okay, they're... Yo, they're gonna just take the Wukong and allow the Jarvan to go through. Okay, I mean, if he goes Pantheon or Jarvan... Wow. Doesn't this, like, open up Jax and shit? Wukong Zahen? I've never seen T1 1-2 Zahen before. Doesn't this just give you the freest Jax angle ever? I mean, they're probably going Anivia here or Syndra. I feel like T1 have done the exact same as Game 2. They just walked into a bad top matchup. Again. Oh, Kiana is nasty. I mean, maybe TF pivot here is... Actually, no, it's not. It's into Jax. They can't go TF. Are we flexing as a hen mid and picking like fucking Kennen top or some shit? What's the plan? Are we going Annie? Annie Wukong? Anivia Wukong? Syndra Wukong? Talia sounds okay as well. They're going Annie Wukong. Bro. What is it with these early top picks from T1 the last 2 games? I don't get it. I actually straight up don't get it. If you're ever worried about Zahen, you can just pick top on 3. And you can pick Zahen and ban Jax. And here you could just slam Wukong Annie into Ryze. Are they like scared of Jarvan or something? I'm not sure. Alright, Varus ban. What's open? So the Lucian's out, the Varus is out. There's like Yunara Lulu, there's Zeri Yumi. Outside of that, there's Zyra Rakan, Kalista Renata. And there is Ashe Seraphine, kinda. And there's like Mel Pike. Varus ban, Lucian ban. There's also Caitlyn lanes, like Nico something, Lux Kate. Let's see what if they ban like Ashe, they might be looking for Kate. They ban Ashe Seraphine. I think they're looking for Kate. They might be looking for Caitlyn. They hit the Yunara Lulu or the Sivir Lulu. There's Kate on 4, Mel on 4. I don't really like Mel on 4. I guess there's Senna on 4 as well, but it doesn't sound too... Oh my god. I don't like it, you know. Like Senna Alistar gives you a lot of strength against Kiana. Wait, Keria smiling. What is it on 5? Is it Alistar? Is it Senna Wukong bot? No, it's not. It can't be. What the? Vel'Koz for Viper? Vel'Koz Alistar for Viper. Oh my god, we're playing Mage's bot. I mean, you could go like Greg as support here. Rel is not that good, and also Keria's Rel is not his best champ. It's one of his weaker champs, I would say. Leona better. Does he have anything here, Keria, that's like kind of crazy? Like Sylas support? I don't know. Fucking send it. I like the Leona, mainly because Leona ult can just cancel Vel'Koz ult, right? It just do be like that. Leona ult cancels Vel'Koz ult. That's pretty simple. But they're playing double mage again. And I think the beauty of BLG's comp is they have such good side lanes. I think Jax is going to get a lead versus Hen. Ryze is going to help him get a lead. And this is just Billy in a nutshell, isn't it? These two solo lanes will just carry the game. Whereas this is like a good team fight. How much team fights will they get though while Bin's Jax is knocking on their base? The Alistar pick was a good denial because they were going for Senna Alistar. And the fact that Viper was practicing Vel'Koz, like, I don't know. I actually think Vel'Koz can be quite a hard champ to play at a high level. You have to get used to the queue. I don't see any Vel'Koz in Viper's solo queue. But Viper is the guy who played Teemo bot, Vladimir bot. He knows how to play mages. But we gotta do something about this mages bot, right? For real. Oh my god, he's playing Spaghetti Vel'Koz.
It's like Squid Ink Spaghetti with the chroma.
If Medic says pasta la vista on a Vel'Koz kill, I'm gonna crash out. If he says pasta la vista on a Vel'Koz kill, I will crash out.
Look at this level 1, they're wrapping around, they're gonna find on early.
I mean, it's a couple stacks for Senna, I guess. Oh my god, he popped Ghost.
Waiting around the corner though, pays with the Ghost, and now it's going to be a 3v2.
Oh god, Viper is a fucking spaghetti-o. First time. I'm sure of it. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not sure how this Vel'Koz is going to do. Let's see though. Bro, look at that skin. It doesn't even look like Vel'Koz. What the fuck is that? This is BLG T1 Game 3. Pace has 5 stacks already. 6 stacks. That's pretty on the first 2.
He's going to harass Shun while he's on them.
First strike gold.
And the electrocute proc for a little bit of extra damage.
No, actually, what am I saying? First strike gold. He cancelled the first strike. Come on, Sally. So Shun gets the Raptors. They trade. The thing is, Owner got his Raptors red, right? So Owner faked red buff and he's patting back up level.
That's Shun's major option. Counter strike onto Doran though. We'll get the knock up back onto Bin, who hits level 3, and Doran has to.
Doran, you can die here. You can die here. Owner, is he going to W over and smite it? Nope, he doesn't get level 3.
Not quite. Didn't quite get the level 2 smite fight between the two of them.
Shun gets it, but Faker has flash.
The
chase doesn't end in anything. So it's even in jungle. It's even. 1-1 for 1-1.
He pulls it back, gets that one.
Oh, the cull by Jax. It's just going to be a scaling nightmare for T1.
Flash from Knight. Oh, Faker's reaction flash just in time.
Goes for the flash root.
Room Prison did connect, gets the root.
Faker, be careful.
Faker staying around, gets the level up. It's an extra 100 health for him.
Owner's here, but I think they might lose if they go too deep. I mean, it's a 1-for-1.
His jungler just steps away. Owner rooted still. The monkey enough with his.
I think he thought he could get the stun off and dodge the Q. I think that's super worse for Knight. Getting first blood. Okay, Owner gets his rap pass. Bin has it again. Doran TP back to lane and Bin didn't. So Bin can base and TP back now and top is cooked.
Already.
Oh my god, if that minion cancelled Doran, it would be aura. Well, Viper base TP'd back and now he's there's a ball of pasta pushing bot and he's actually cooking pace. Yeah, they could Ryze ult here. What the?
Flash in, looking for Faker. Molten Shield heal for the movement speed. Knight here with level 6.
Nice gank by On. I mean, they saw him there, right? It's a silly death from Faker. Yeah, I just think the game is really hard for T1. Vel'Koz is spaghetti a la Vel'Koz, just pushing waves in bot. Jax beats Zaheen really hard. And they're just ganking mid. I feel like T1 are in a chokehold here. This is really hard to play. Don't diss the spaghetti a la Vel'Koz skin. That's a legendary creation. I think they should make it so Cho'Gath, every time he eats the spaghetti a la Vel'Koz skin, he gets like a piece of pasta that flies out of his like head. Yeah, T1 bot lane's gonna have to do a lot this game, but I don't think you can do a lot when that fucking Vel'Koz is just cooking. Oh my god, hit. Oh, that would have killed him if it hit, but Pace just out of range. Well, both sides are winning and mid is winning. This is... Yeah, the fast run animation is so goofy on the Vel'Koz skin. Alright, so BLG's on the grubs, and T1 is late. They're gonna get one at least. Okay, well, 2 grubs to T1 maybe. That helps a lot, I think, with Jax's pressure on the map. God, I can't seriously look at the skin. He has a knife and a fork in his hand. Look at the skin. They gotta disable this in pro play. His hitbox also just looks so small.
Their sidekicker was very, very critical, and then these repeat plays where he gets on and Shun ganking.
Alright, Faker no flash again. That should be a free Drake for BLG. Top is slowly winning for Bin. He has Cull as well. He still has his red pot. Bot is under tower. Drakes are free. On's freed on the map. Pro play should be only default skins. Ah yes, the game we use to advertise our skins to make money. We will make it so you can't use skins so we can't make money. Haha. Yeah, Knight is so freed up on the map. Like it's like a tiki-taka at this point. On roams mid to free up Knight to roam top, and this is like something needs to happen here. Carrier needs to get 6 and just all-in Viper or some shit. No Triforce on Wukong yet.
So often how BLG win.
Are you getting hungry looking at that Vel'Koz skin? A little bit, not gonna lie. Pasta in Seoul, in Korea, is fucking good. I don't know what it is, but they like, there's so many pasta places. There might be a fight in bot here. Alistar is hovering. Oh, and he ult, flash ult, rooted, stunned, knocked up, killed! That's what T1 needed. That's exactly what T1 needed. And that was without any flash. That was with Leona flash. He was CC'd for a while there. Now there's no Drake or Grub, so using ults like that to fight is not bad. Flash in from Shun. He can ult him into the wall here. Well, I guess he ulted him into On, who is the wall. But On took the kill. Doran's just slowly losing. It's just awful, this matchup. If he gets Doven, Carrier's behind them, Owner's behind them.
Is Owner just out of vision right now? TP in. BLG,
it's a 5-man dive from BLG. Good buffer by Doran. Alistar has aggro though, or with the ult. Doran dead. Pace can push bot here and Faker can push mid. They get a kill.
Interesting, yeah.
It's pretty good, but would have been nice for them to get more, I think. With Alistar ult to tank the tower and fight. What the fuck? This Vel'Koz W looks so weird. Oh my god. Is he like rolling out a piece of fucking pasta? That's kind of the point. No, I get that. Okay.
If he does,
Pace has 19 stacks.
Paid off. His call has been popped.
He got 6 stacks on the first wave. It's 13 minutes in. I guess against the pasta, he just can't stack.
Run over this.
I mean, Alistar just tanks and presses R.
Teleport over, roam here from Knight. On can easily start it out.
Q-flash missed, but it's okay. They're gonna play on Faker here, maybe. On has no flash. 10 seconds on the Drake.
If they're going to be able to,
oh god, that Vel'Koz damage with Ludens. It's painful. I think the Drake is pretty free for BLG, isn't it? I don't really see an angle for T1 to fight this. Doran has got Triforce, but no boots. I guess Faker has Malignance, but he has no TP. There's no cross map for T1 though, so yeah. I guess it's just a free Drake. Bro, Mage's bot are... They're actually just gonna run this tournament or what? It's ridiculous. Herald is pretty big for T1. They're gonna lose first blood tower to Bin though. And I think this... Like the matchups Doran's in, he's just losing. Because they're just losing matchups. And so he's just being put behind. Bro, I told you, Pace had 19 stacks at 13 minutes. It's been 3 minutes and he got 4 stacks in 3 minutes. 4k gold up in 16 minutes. Faker is lane ganking top. There's a world where Doran is... What the fuck did Knight just do? Nice play by Doran to kill him. Knight just giga misplayed. Owner kills Shun here maybe if he gets vision. No, he lost vision. Okay, no flash Shun, no flash Knight. Knight dead. Doran has to TP to bot tier 2. A top tower is a bit hard to take for T1 here. Bro, Bin is just getting so much gold. I think even with Knight's mistake, like this game is so hard to win. Oh my god. Yeah, it's always side lanes with BLG in this game. They're still 4k down. And Senna, 27 stacks. 27 stacks, oh my god.
So
I think here he tries to flash Q and then root him so the Q hits, but the Q misses. And then Doran flashes over the other Q. Alright, 1 minute on Drake. It's again, it's a soul point threat for BLG if they get this.
Deathfire touch ticking.
Knight and Shun no flash, so they need to be careful.
Okay,
I think T1 should probably send it on the Ryze Kiana in the fight and just take the fight, because it's not getting any better. They're just bleeding gold on sides, and they're just going to get worse and worse. They're going to have to send this Drake fight. Can T1 come back again? Surely not. Senna support is pretty good on this patch, isn't it? Maybe they should have flexed Senna support and just picked a ranged AD carry. Or like a Mel. Senna Mel, I don't know. Herald mid. Drake's up in 3. No real... Faker could cancel Knight's TP here maybe? No, doesn't get it. Faker can definitely take top tier 1 though. Shun's fight, they're giving Drake. Wow. They are giving Drake. Will. BLG's on soul point.
Building towards their big moments.
Some guy just renamed the T1 Lost to Spaghetti.
I mean, that's a T1 special, isn't it? Doran now needs to get out. Oriate Rush, look for gold. Looking for an escape, but Knight and
ult.
Bin are just
Can he get his passive? No, he can't. Senna ult. Oh, he can get his passive. Wow, that Senna ult saved him. They haven't lost the Pasta yet. The game is still kind of playable for T1. The problem they have is Drake is on soul point, but the game hasn't exploded yet. They still have mid tier 1. I think my biggest concern for T1 is Senna's on 30 stacks. Like, this is like fasting Senna. It's like, oh my god, Pace versus Viper, the most intense matchup ever. Oh, they're playing mages. They're collapsing onto Keria. They don't have Ryze ult though, but Ryze is first here. The root will land. Kiana could ult here. No, they don't commit. Faker's pushing top. Bro, Viper, like this skin, he's spinning his knife and fork like he's got a butterfly knife in CS and he's just killed someone with the ult. Like, this is crazy.
He's going to be able to push this first as Knight looks for a roam. Is Knight coming mid? Knight's coming.
Knight's coming down.
Oh, that was close. Good flash by Shun. Bleeding the game away here. Yeah, game's bleeding. Knight 2 levels up. What's the play? I think T1's going to have to, like, I don't know. They're gonna have to find the one window that they can actually group and send it into BLG, but it looks like they're never getting that window, because Knight's just... Well, they tried to find the window. This is an awful engage. The reason that's bad is Keria doesn't have ult, and neither does Owner. This is the key to their comp is Wukong, Annie, Leona, full ult, full send. But they're never getting the window because Knight is holding so much top push that Faker has to catch and Knight's just hovering. There is one ward right there that they could play a Doran TP2, but it's going to expire in like a minute. Less maybe. Is it a draft diff? I think game 2 draft was way BLG super favorite. I think this is also BLG favorite, this draft, for sure. But I guess they didn't expect Vel'Koz to come out.
This series,
I don't know. I think T1's just doing this thing where they're blinding for Doran in the 1-2, and I don't know why they're doing it. There must be some reason. So Doran TP's bot. Now, don't forget, this is soul for BLG. T1 actually have setup for once in this game. They have decent setup for this Drake. They have vision. They are first on mid wave. They can group. They actually have a position to play. They're 3.6k down. On is on the left here. Bin is pushing bot. T1's on a timer here. This Jax is going to side lane super hard. Bin's TP is not easy.
Yeah, BLG.
The crab spots all of BLG. Faker's position is good, but there's a ward there that he sees. He's going to kill it. Faker in fog, shot on the left, TP in from Bean. Knights, they're getting sandwiched really hard here, T1. Owner smite's important. Does he get it? No, he doesn't. Doran ults, big ult. He might get his passive off before he dies. He does get his passive off. Sold to BLG. Owner's out the fight. He can't fight. It's unfightable. Flashes into Knight and dead. Well, I think this game is... I think that's just game. Well, not game, you know, but...
BLG are calm in this critical
yeah, they are chill. Really chill. Good smite from Shun. Great ult. Forces all of T1 back. I don't think there's anything T1 can do. I don't think they have damage to kill anyone. Senna has 45 stacks. I guess it's getting a bit better. They're going to click Baron on the spot. No TP on Doran. It's free. T1 can try a 4v5. Owner has a Blast Cone to play with.
To find a way into the fight. The Mega Blast Cone for Ono, as you say. No Cyclone, no ultimates. Tibbers up in 2 seconds time. Bin keeps Ono at bay.
The Blast Cone was taken by Bin. Or?
Tibbers. Does he have a way into Supreme Display of Talent? The Baron going over to BLG. Ono already dead. Faker trying to step
and all of T1's is dead. Faker's dead, Carrier's dead. Pace isn't really doing any damage. Flashes the combo, but he's probably going to die on the next. Rooted. Bin has no mana.
Doran with a good pullback will slow up Shun, and Pace may be able to walk away.
I think Pace will slowly get chased here, probably.
Goes on to Doran. Knight will follow suit.
Nope, they're going to turn on to Doran, who's going to have to ult and die. Bro, T1, I think the second that BLG snowballed mid, they just had 2 winning sides, 3 winning lanes, and they were just shifting up and down the lanes, and it was over. T1 could never fight. Never. Isn't this a copy-paste from the World Finals? BLG up 2-1. Man, these mages bot just remove... If you are a really good Ezreal, or a really good Caitlyn, or a really good MF or Senna, and the enemy AD just picks Vel'Koz, Ziggs, or Mel, it doesn't matter how good you are. And if they do it, you have to do it too. And I'm not saying that Viper's doing it like... whatever. Like, Pace plays Mel as well. It's just, I want to see Xayah Kai'Sa. I want to see fucking Caitlyn Varus. I don't want to see... Yo, this mage bot is crazy.
The BLG solo lanes. This is the big question that everyone was like,
I'm not saying this because BLG's playing it. I'm not saying it. It's just this is the trend of the tournament. Next game, T1's probably going to play Mel bot. Hans is a fan of the Mages bot, I heard. I think he was the one who told Riot to implement Mages bot. He's actually the CEO of the Mage Bot Association, he told me. He said that to me, literally. Alright, 11k gold lead, Baron, Soul. Yeah. I just don't think T1 have the damage for anyone now. They're just going to have to go game 4, think about draft. I really think they should focus on Doran's matchup. He's just been put in 2 matchups where he is destined to lose if it's just a 1v1 for 20 minutes. And that's just what happened. I got dove once, I guess. Like, if you're a Jax player and they go Zahen Wukong 1-2, isn't that the freest fucking angle ever? It's like good into both of them. Did he just realm warp behind him?
The cow is here and he knocks back Doran. Grim Deliverance comes out, hits onto a ton.
Oh, not bad for T1 actually.
BLG needs to use the stopwatch.
Not bad at all. They need to kind of go in now.
And T1 will see
they need to go in, but they can't.
Their mind's eye.
They will just turn with Vel'Koz ult and just rip through them. 1 minute on Elder. What are the odds that T1 randomly steal Elder and ace him? Probably like 0.5% chance, but there's a world where it happens. I don't really know what the angle is. I guess Pace is pretty even in gold, which is good. 65 stacks.
Fakers at 2.5. As we see a fight over the red buff, On goes in. Now look for the damage of the carrier. Bin tries to jump in with the counter-strike.
Yeah, getting into the Elder Pit is the problem here for T1. BLG can kind of like 1-man or 2-man this Elder, can't they? The problem T1 have is they have to get here, but the waves dropped and they have triple TP ready. Like, they can literally just TP in the base right now with Jackson in the game. Faker realizes it.
Triple TPs, remember. For BLG, Knight's currently on cooldown.
And look at the supers there. Supers are going to be on your next.
Oh my god, On didn't cancel the Annie. Couldn't see him in time. Doesn't flash. They do have a pink on the Elder, which makes it quite doable, but Viper's going to clear it now. Oh my god, they're juggling this Elder. I think Carry is running out of wards though. Blue Orb used, they are not on it yet.
Now no tools, unless they have a third, which is possible.
The Vel'Koz poke is really annoying too. You know, props to Viper, even though the spotlight was on the solo lanes.
Doran's in trouble.
Dorman slowed, counter-strike in.
Gets the ult buffer on Shun, but he's probably gonna die.
Yeah,
they don't really have any damage. Owner gets a big one, but they don't have damage.
Hayes trying to come in, Shun forced away, but Owner's already dead, and I'm afraid BLG have just bought too much grace through this early game.
I think it's just to go next game, reassess draft. Oh god, Faker's dead as well, or what?
They will not make more. Faker and Pace forced back to the base.
If Medic says Pasta La Vista, I'm gonna crash out.
Of this action, flashes forward, has the stopwatch still. The Chemtech Drake helping him as he's on low HP. Only Pace and Faker left to defend. But it looks like BLG will come up trumps in this game. So long T1 have been the perennial boogeymen of the LPL today. BLG try to prove that wrong. Faker down. The next is Towers next.
Yeah, they really need to find the draft angle here
for T1, and BLG bear him no mind as they go to match point.
Feels like 2 drafts in a row. They're kind of
was close. T1
it doesn't feel easy to play the game. Don't say Pasta La Vista.
Lanes,
yeah, the second mid was open there for BLG. 3 winning lanes. Alright, T1 is first pick. They ban Varus, they ban Vayne. Vayne being out means Gnar is a pretty good champ right now because there's quite a lot of counters to Gnar out. Only things like Kennen really, and Yasuo and Irelia are like hard counters that are open. Rumble's still up. I think Gnar prio is pretty high with the Vayne ban. Akali is up. Okay, they banned the Gnar. Wow, okay. Akali's open, which is pretty good. Like Akali, Syndra are pretty powerful. Lissandra is something Faker likes. There's a lot of bot lanes open, like T1 could go Lucian Melio 2-3 here. I wouldn't be surprised if this game Knight plays Ahri or Syndra. These are his 2 best champs and they're both open. And like Annie's out, which is good into Ahri. There's the Rumble Ben. Okay. I mean, what is the first pick? We could first pick Jarvan. Kiana's out, Lee Sin's out, Wukong's out, Neferi's out. Like, Jarvan's pretty good. Jarvan, Caitlyn, Lucian, Xin Zhao's owner's best. Jarvan, yeah.
Let's see what they decide to mix up. First
alright, Jarvan picked for T1. Shun can play like Pantheon, Xin Zhao into it. It's not the end of the world. And now it's a question of what do they want to. Because T1 have 2 options now with this 2-3 pick. It's like a Lucian Melio send. Or you pick full topside. And you go like Sion, fucking, I don't know. Wow, they're going Caitlyn. They're going Caitlyn. They go, well, Caitlyn what? Caitlyn Nico? Caitlyn Lux? Kate Elise? They could go Kate Xin Zhao support on 3. But Mel is open. Surely this is just troll, isn't it? If they just go like fucking Mel Pantheon support or something. I don't know, Mel, anything. Literally anything with Mel. Isn't it just winning into Caitlyn? Skarner's not bad. Surely T1 go for Mel here. They could play like Ashe Seraphine. The Skarner is a flex, yeah. They could play like Ashe Seraphine, Lucian Melio, but surely it's just time to count. It's just time to mage bot them back, right? I would be very surprised if they full topside here. They could go. Okay, God bless. But what do you pair it with? Pike? Mel Rel? Mel Pike? Mel Pantheon? What could carry a play here? They could play like, I don't know, Mel Thresh? Mel Pike. For T1 bot lane. I think BLG should have seen that coming. Blinding Kate with Mel up, they should have seen that coming. Rakan is good into Pike. Kate Morgana would be psychotic. Rakan is good because they have Jarvan. Kate Elise, they're gonna play it into Mel is, oh my god, bot lane is Armageddon. Bot lane is Armageddon. Alright, if I'm T1, I think I'm banning Ahri. Unless they want to flex Mel into Ahri on 4, because you're gonna pick Ahri into Jarvan. I would also think about Aurora as a ban, maybe. It's 2 mobile champs. Let's see what they ban. They could ban like Sylas, or they could ban counters into the Ahri, like maybe even Syndra ban themselves. But I feel like Knight on a mobile mid this game would be great. The problem is, if you pick Ahri, Are you scared of Mel flexing to mid? Probably not, right? TF Ben? Uh-huh.
There's so much CC.
Ooh, yeah, actually Talia is pretty good for T1 as well. And then comes the question of blind pick tops. If I have Caitlyn, Elise bot, what do I want top lane? Would they blind Sion top here, Bin? Akali Ben. There's no way he's going Yone. There's no way he's going Azir either, right? Azir is so weak on this patch. But Akali ban in this fearless state is Yone Azir. Olaf ban, It could also be Mel mid. Maybe. They're leaving Ahri up. They're banning Sylas. Maybe Faker wants Ahri. What the fuck are these bans? Does Faker want Ahri? Like, these two bans are great for Azir. They really are. Sylas Akali bans are great for Azir. This also spells a little bit Lissandra. So they're not going Ahri, they're gonna go Aurora, right? These were the two mids with dashes that could really like play into the comp. And I guess Doran's going Sion, right? Vayne is banned, Varus is out. I would be very surprised if they do anything other than like Sion Ahri or something. I wonder if he goes Fiora into Sion. Is that a thing?
Does Faker just want to play the
Does
Ahri
Faker,
into it,
is he cooking something?
Is he gonna
Okay, Cassante, yeah.
Cassante first.
Cassante, Sion.
Okay,
Same.
so that gives them some frontline.
What if he takes Sion mid now as well? Lol. Surely it's Ahri Lissandra. LeBlanc would be quite fun as well, if he's feeling it. Yeah, Ahri. What does Bin play on 5 in the Cassante? Fiora sounds kind of fun, but a lot of tops are out already. Gragas. Gwen is... It's not that... I mean, it's not that strong. I think Mordekaiser maybe is a bit better. But Gwen is good into Cassante. It's a classic. Okay, I think T1's draft is much better than the last two games, though. I think this comp from T1 makes a lot more sense than their last few comps. The only problem they have, I guess, is bot lane is absolutely Armageddon. And in isolation, Gwen will win into Cassante. But the difference here is Cassante should be useful regardless. They have double AP solo lanes, so he can just rush MR. But I think that bot lane will be where the focus is. Maybe there's some level 1 shenanigans from either jungler to invade or split the map. I think Aurora into Ahri is pretty good for Aurora early. She can get some dangerous trades into Ahri if the Ahri is not careful. I think the Jarvan value this game is to shut down Caedrel. Not going into Gwen, not going into Aurora, shut down Caedrel. And I think for Skarner it's about covering it. Okay, T1 on match point to lose, BLG on match point to win. Can T1 bring it back to a silver scrapes? They could look for On here.
To see if perhaps he can skewer On as that spider steps forward. Bone skewer in.
Wow, On just takes... Wow, that was really well played by On. Oh my god, that was crazy by On. Holy fuck. He just runs in, he knows they could be there. He insta-repels on his face and cocoons him. Wow, that was so well played by On.
Into repel right on top of you, gets the ignite, and now he gets a cocoon on the area.
Repels up. I mean, you have two
the good news is Pace has TP, so it's probably fine for now. Because the gold isn't spent yet. The gold hasn't been spent yet. But for now, it's fine. Later on, it'll be a bit trickier.
And continuing with the success. Knight as well. Good.
Yeah, that told you. The Aurora can get some crazy trades in this lane early. Oh god, they could be in a position where they have 3 losing lanes again.
With Ban's new set coming out.
Aurora combo is about to come out. Pops the E, gets the bone plating. Wait, Doran, are you fucking... Oh, you really can't die in this matchup. Top lane is supposed to be graciously losing for T1. It can't go swinging heavily to Gwen, otherwise the game is horror. Okay, mid seems fine. Was a bad trade early, but...
Going to decimate him up there. Already with massive CS
he's gonna space TP now.
Working for turret plate money.
On no flash, no repel. I think he might die here if Jarvan EQ lands. Oh, what am I saying? No flash. He does have flash. He didn't even have to flash in the level 1 play? Wow. It was Caitlyn flashed in level 1 play. My bad. To be back from Dorat. Shun is a little behind because he was doing some funny business in mid. He needs to do crab and base still. Could do his grumpy. Now sometimes you might see On throw the cocoon here and miss on purpose to bait the reflect. Because cocoon cooldown is lower than reflect, right? So
they very well know They're going to need to make something happen.
Don't write lol if he throws Cocoon far away. Well, Doran's already down around 13 to 14 CS with that wave. Alternator on Mel is pretty good. The TP from Pace is... Wait, you're Wing into a level 6 Gwen?
Does have the Intofos, but look at the
oh my god, he wants the minion to level up, but he's not even gonna get 6. Ah, this game is full drop. Oh my god, he predicted his flash as well. Oh god, the game is cooked in top lane. Oh god, Bin is just...
Bot lane, I was gonna say, too,
just tearing through him.
Hovering around bottom lane to try and make
nice
a counterplay
E,
here,
just got it off.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, Owner can't go top this game. Top is just 1v1 and try and go even. No flash on Elise here, but Keria...
The question is, can T1 get enough of an advantage over here? There's
Repel.
with the repel.
Hook lens, that's a dead Elise.
And that is some great damage from Pace as T1 are able to lock up that Elise. It's the issue if that initial bit of CC doesn't
Owner.
hit and you repel up.
Oh my!
Oh, great flash
oh my!
well with the Phantom.
What the? Okay, Keria's playing Pyke, the game is never over. Keria's playing Pyke, the game is never over.
Exactly what the doctor
Keria
ordered.
is
exactly
him.
What we asked for.
Okay, in a game that's bleeding
lane,
top, Keria just forces
they force on really
the play.
Early there to go
does Owner get this crab? He does have
exactly
Smite upgrade, but so does Shun. Level 6 on this crab. Owner has no flash, he could die for this. Oh, he got it, the last tick of the jungle pet. Might lose some camps top. Okay, so the hook lands onto Elise after the repel.
With the rebuttal on the Cocoon,
even with the little spiderlings.
Over to the middle of the lane.
And then Keria like E charges Q
waiting.
with flash.
Cooldowns are ready. Where's his angle? There he goes in. Flashes to make sure the stun hits. Can pull him back.
Crazy business. All right, 2 kills to Pace. The problem.
Wait a second.
Oh, Cataclysm in from Owner. Goes
the stun.
As well with
Elise is dead again. Owner might die to Knight here. He does. Knight can W over the wall and run here. He can buy a lot of time. He can buy a lot of time here. But there's a pink there that helps T1 a lot to scout.
He's trying to get over to Bin, but I don't know. Keria and Doran trying to close the door here. Bin
wait, the E didn't go over the wall for Doran. What the fuck?
An area to walk out.
Did it bug or what? What the fuck is that? Is that a Cassandra interaction?
Knight tries to go between worlds across the veil.
Knight can flash out here. He's out actually, he's out.
And Knight can just, as you say, flash out the back. Pace
what the?
flashing forward though, rocket bounce.
Oh my god, he didn't have the damage to execute him.
The Eclipse not enough, not golden enough for Hinden.
Okay, everyone's pressing buttons, no one's going bot and everyone's just fighting. This is more like game 1, I guess. Is that Cassandra interaction normal where you E your teammate over the wall and sometimes you don't go over it? I mean, On has no flash here, right? So he's kind of sold in the play.
Here we go, the initial play again.
There's not much BLG can do. Shun missed his flash E and ends up in the Herald pit. Oh my god, Knight saves the play. Alright, first strike to T1.
1,000 gold lead for Pace after he died at level 1 before minions
2 grubs to BLG. Reflect used by Mel. Do they know Keria's here? There's no question mark pings. Viper no flash. Mel no ult yet. Drake dead. Hook lands. Gets the flash out.
Running with that Ghost Water dive.
Dive in top from Knight. With Shun. Oh, he W'd very early there, Doran. He can ult maybe someone. Okay, I feel like he should have played that better. There's no way he just dies like that. Or?
On the bot side, On and Viper now need to decide, do you stick or do you run away? Do you stay or do you live to fight another day? As good
Viper no flash, ult, EQ out. Hook misses, TP in from Knight.
Combo with a TP coming in. Solus now only finds 1 Pace. Down to about half HP. Good rebuttal on Ignited. And Knight just here to save him. Golden Eclipse not enough even with the Ignite.
Well, Faker is the big winner of this. Knight ran top, dove top, gave Bin so much gold. TP bot, saved bot, but Faker's just been pushing mid the whole time. So you can see the experience. Faker's like almost a level up. He's 20 so CS up more. Knight's got no TP now, right? He sacrificed his game to save bot and help. If that hit, he would kill him. The problem I think T1 have right now is that tower is 1 plate and that Gwen is 1.4k up. So when Gwen gets 1 more angle and kills his tower and has 2 grubs, she's just going to start blasting side lanes again. Nice Q by Faker. Alright, Pace has no flash still, but he has a pretty sizable lead on Viper. Playing Proto Belt double Amp Tome into Pickaxe double Longsword is probably atrocious for Viper. So I'm sure that T1 will just keep looking to pressure through bot, but similarly like top is just going to start winning and winning and winning and winning and winning.
He's actually ahead in gold himself.
The only good news for Doran,
Ari.
like the silver lining, is it's
Him,
AP,
Owner,
right?
and
So he can just build full
looking for
MR
the
and he'll probably
constant
match
convince
whatever.
To get the division to set up their next play.
My god, Bin is tearing him up.
The camera's
Oh my
topside,
god.
It's gonna,
Alright,
try
Faker
and
can
get to
maybe,
your Kinnick,
he can maybe kill him here actually, Faker. No joke.
So you
Charm
can play
goes wide.
into Knight and into Bin.
Looking bot, on no
and
flash,
try and
Viper
use
has
that
flash, hook.
replenishing shield over and
Oh
over.
my god, Carrier just skill checks Viper, and he's out. He just full on skill checks Viper. Flash hook, will you flash it, yes or no?
And Pays predicts
Reflects
it
the
there.
charm,
Really
the
nice
cocoon.
With the snare, so they instantly
Alright, Carrier
delete
is...
Viper.
Carrier's on
Caitlyn
fire
down,
right now.
Flash gone
Is it
from
enough
him
to
as
shut down
well.
Bin?
And guess what? Who's
Is
got
it enough?
The bigger gold bunch
I mean,
of
Viper,
extra
he needs
gold
to flash
on top
that,
of
but he
it.
tried to E
They
it.
delete the
But
bottom
E
lane
has a
again.
cast time, so he got
These
caught
teams
in it.
have drawn BLG,
Look at that
and
lead
it
on
is
Pace.
bot lane,
Absolutely
bot lane,
astronomical.
bot lane for T1.
The good news for T1 is Mel being ahead means that they'll get permanent mid push. And if you have mid push in the mid game, you can stabilize the map.
Have just stymied that. They've suffocated this Caitlyn
All
out
in
of the
bot
game,
from
and now
Faker.
Looking for the chase on tonight with the Spirit Rush.
Charm goes
doesn't
wide.
connect.
Hook
A
will go
bone
wide too.
skewer. Just whistles
I think
behind
even if they
Knight.
hit the charm into hook, I
Meanwhile,
don't
topside,
know if
Dorn's
they
getting
kill him.
zoned off.
He has
Yeah,
flash
thank you,
ult.
observers. Tower's gonna go down.
Alright, first blood
in
tower
favor
to
of
Bin is
Bin.
making
That
him
is
lose the
first
cannon as
tower
well. Wow.
bonus for him. Mid lane now.
EQ doesn't hit,
Dragon from
ult
Owen,
does.
Cataclysm down,
No
goes
flash on
into
On.
the sky. Shun with a goodish does
Rocket
it back
Belt
on
dead.
Carrier. He's
Shun
still
gets
gonna get
rooted.
rooted
Oh,
up.
Carrier.
Now that Skarner
Carrier,
has no
stop
place
it.
to go.
Carrier,
Pays with
stop
a
it.
double. T1 have come to life
Bro, what is
again.
it with Mage's
Critical
bot?
difference.
It's
T1
crazy,
choose
isn't
the
it?
battlefield, be okay.
So mid tier 1 will die.
Meanwhile,
I
continue to
think.
fight around
Actually,
Pace.
will it die? I don't know. They don't have any
Continue
grubs.
to
I don't know how
choose
many
the
platings are on it.
that is
Not
to
platings.
your advantage.
What's it called? Crystal.
They get the kill onto the Elise.
Look at Pace's gold lead.
immediately, and then they can follow it up with the other.
Viper is going to take so long to get back in this game.
Not an arachnid. I know that's technical.
I think dragons are going to be a very big deal for T1 this
That's how they
game. They
kill the
need
other ones,
dragons.
too.
It's the way to win against side lane is dragon stacking.
Anyway,
Mage bot, man, it's crazy. He has Ludens in base right now.
Matching as much as he can through the top side. We'll have another look at this play.
How
in
did
mid.
Carrier
so
get
they go
Shun?
mid around Pace, and
Did
it's
Shun, like,
actually,
E
On
owner or
trying to-
something?
Trying to go for a play onto Pace again, and they immediately punish him.
Oh, it
Wait
was a
around
charm
for him
from
to come down,
Faker.
and then
Okay,
bomb
that's how he
inside
got
your
the stun.
screen. Carrier and Faker, they can just lock up this Skarner.
I was wondering how Skarner got stunned by Pyke.
Double
He has
kill
flash.
for
Drake started. They need the Drake T1. Like anything Shun can do to disrupt the Drake stacking with steals is massive for them.
That hallowed miss can do quite a bit,
But it looks like this one's free. And it looks like mid tier 1 will die. So this is where T1 will start to break the game open. Second Drake is big, mid tier 1's dead. And this is what happens when you have mid push. The side lanes get collapsed on. So Doran could stall this.
Carrier's on the way.
As is Pace.
TP in as well. Great clip.
Now with TP in from T1, they are collapsing.
There's a lot of
the
damage
top
on Bin.
side,
Oh,
and
Carrier
Bin
smurfed
might be
it.
done. Good flash, but the flash
And that's what happens when you have mid push. You collapse onto the side. They used a lot of members there though. 4 man onto Bin. They're gonna lose plates for that with 3 grubs on BLG. I'm not sure if that's super worth it.
They bring 4 members.
But it's a kill,
They overload
and it
the
stops
top side. Now they're gonna transfer pressure towards mid. Pace, can he hit it?
Owner had to flash away from the Impale.
Okay, it's a trade of flashes between Jarvan and Elise. I guess the play makes sense because the Herald timing on the spawn guarantees Herald. I think if Herald didn't spawn, I wouldn't favor T1 for that play.
T1,
But because Herald's up, I think it works.
The playmaking.
They can kill him again here, by the way. Faker could bait this right now.
He's not quite at his 2 items
Hook,
yet
now.
because he upgraded his
Oh,
boost and he gets ulted
it's
again.
perfect.
Bin locked up, and where can you go? X marks the spot.
Perfect bait.
T1, they changed
That's called
the
a tempo
battlefield
trap
to
right
top
there.
lane. They
You
said
think they
Bin
based?
is the
They're still
only
there.
one ahead. Doing
The
such
good
a
news,
good
I guess,
job,
for
as
T1
you
as well
said a
is like
couple of
Faker
times,
getting gold and
picking where
XP
they want.
means that he can match
Making
the
their
Gwen.
own terms of
And Doran
engagement
can
and
match
saying,
the
hey,
Aurora.
BLG, you don't just get to rule
If you're
them out.
ever really
We're gonna
scared.
find play.
Play myself.
Yeah, I think it's
And
rough
he's
for
chopping
BLG
down
because
on that gold lead
the champ
because
that's
Bin keeps
behind is
getting
full
targeted,
MR,
taken off
and the
the
champ
map,
that's behind
and
for you
Doran
is your AD carry. So
is gonna
you
get a
don't
little
have
bit
damage
in
for
response.
Cassante right now. Look, Knight can't do anything to the 0-2 Cassante.
It's just, you don't
Also,
need
Cloud Soul is
4 or
pretty
5.
big. If it was Chemtech,
Obviously
I
it
think
helps,
BLG
but
could hold on a
you
bit,
just
but
wanna be a tank later on
Cloud
in the
Soul is
game.
scary.
Owner
EQ
looking
doesn't
for
have
Knight
super
now,
on
does
Owner.
farm out with the Oraclasm harness.
Yeah, this is really scary, man.
I mean,
like
junglers love
it's
stealing away some support items. Those things are
again,
made so
mid
cheap.
push
Bin
does
under
what?
attack
Mid
again.
push gives you first to
Dash
side. They're
away.
5 manning
Faker
Bin
holding
again,
that
or
second
4
Spirit
manning, I
Rush.
guess.
They'll jump in for
Charm
Hello,
misses.
dodges
W
the
hits
charm,
into
locked
Q3.
against the
No,
wall, though, and
dodged.
this is without Paze even
Ult from
here. The
Doran
Fed
should
carry
finish him.
T1 is not
And now
needed
Paze needs to just
take
not
down
get
the
caught
Fed
and
carry
clear
for
the wave.
BLG.
And I mean, yeah, they don't even have a tower up there anymore. Yes, BLG do.
The tower's gonna
technically
die.
get
The
push
wave
mid,
is
but
no flash on. He's dead. He's just dead. I feel bad for On. When he fall behind against Mel Jarvan, I think you're just a walking free kill. Root hits, he has flash. Can he make the wall? Ult. Executes him. Oh, Keria flash hooks Viper. Viper has flash though. EQ. Oh, he queued. Viper's dead even with flash up. I mean, this is just a Keria masterclass. That's what this is. It's a Keria masterclass. It really is. This is why he's the best support to ever touch the game. You give him these pike, like, it's not even like a pike angle. He just picked it. I think the blunder from BLG is blinding Caitlyn when Mel's up. It just gives Keria a pike angle. I think all of these games for me come down to draft. Like, I really think BLG blinding Kate is crazy with Mel up. Alright, I mean, the win condition for T1 again, Dragon stacking. It should be another free Drake. I feel bad for On. He's 1-4, but playing against Mel Jarvan, I said it already, but playing against Mel Jarvan on Elise when you're behind, I think you can't play the game. You actually cannot play the game. If you walk anywhere in River, you get Jarvan ulted. And if you try to ever go on Mel, she just reflects the cocoon. I think Tom and Danny are cooking Game 5 drafts. This could go either way in Game 5. I think this game's pretty done. Maybe there's a chance BLG come back, but against Cloud Soul Point, 5.5k gold deficit, I don't think they have many win conditions. But my god, bro, the Game 5 draft is anyone's game. There's still quite a lot of OP champs open. Nocturne, Orianna, Rumble.
How do you find a way back in?
Well, they're gonna need to
How do you find a way back in?
team fight here. They
I don't know.
I
really don't know. Like, Gwen can't base and gank Cassante because he can't die. And Aurora can't base and gank Ahri because she's too mobile. So you don't have side lane options. You can't kill Mel. She'll just one-shot you. You need T1 to make a mistake. T1 needs to make a mistake.
Herald comes down from Owner as they look for the charge towards the bottom side. Bin dashes to the side.
Bin standing his ground here very nicely. Charm lands though. Ignite dropped. Ult from Faker with Malignant. Hook from Keria. Dead. Suppress onto Jarvan. Not a good target because the Mel has uptime and he's just killing you. Faker's out. Owner's won and he's out. Knight's dead. On's dead. The game's... The flag. Swag flag from Owner. Nice block by Faker. Can't finish him. 3 kills. It's over. This game's done so. T1's running this. Danny and Tom, the coaches of BLG and T1, my lord, they need to cook a fucking good draft. I mean, they can just base and TP and go Baron here. It's pretty free. Cassante can tank. All good, guys. You get the Baron easy. Of course it's a Game 5. What else would you get from a BLG T1?
And for BLG, I mean... It feels impossible to get back in this game.
It is. This is a hard one to get back into. This was the same spot T1 was in last year, 2024 World. 2-1 down to BLG.
They're trying to deal with Bin. They finish up the kill there. And then topside, even with Owner getting suppressed.
But there's so many clutch champions open. Like Xayah Rakan could get locked in. Kalista Renata could get locked in. Akali could get locked in into Sylas. Syndra could get locked in. There's quite a few clutch champs open. I mean, it's a Paze Keria domination game. Amazing game from them. Mistake from Owner gets caught. It's okay though because there's no dragon for 1 minute 50. Faker needs to not go for this play. He needs to be very careful of Shun collapsing top and Bin's they're TPing behind mid. I think BLG are calling a play here. They're double TPing. It's their all-in. Paze has flash. If T1 get out here, it's cooked. They have to kill them. Paze might die here, or he one-shots Knight. One-shots him, dies. 1k to Skarner, not ideal because Bin's dead too. Doesn't work. He has 2 more charges. 1 misses the charm. Doran's low. Don't forget, Doran doesn't really have any armor.
Still chip away at T1's health bar.
Oh, what the fuck did it? What the?
but now needs to step up for BLG.
What kind of angle is this?
Just a 1-for-1 between
It's only
the
Elise. I think he wanted Caitlyn with that.
BLG, they wanted to take advantage of the moment
What the
where
fuck?
they have the extra champion on the ref.
Why does he go for that?
Play,
He's going for like a
flanking
triangle
on
fucking...
both sides here.
I think
Double
if it hits
teleport,
Caitlyn,
and
it's
they
pretty
have
pop
eyes
champ,
on
but
Pace.
he
They
missed the
need to get
Caitlyn.
that shut down.
Yeah, I
Pace
think
starts it out. Look at how much damage
BLG
Pace is able
need to do
get.
stuff
He
like
hits the
this.
snare, into the queue, boom.
It's a
That's
shame
what
that
it's gonna
1K
take
goes
with
to
the
Skarner.
R.
If
Even
that
though
went
they
to
do get their
Viper...
shutdown onto Pace, he gets the counter kill. Shutdown money
I mean, all
actually
that
went
matters
into
now is the
Skarner.
Drake. The Drake.
That
The
is
Drake.
not ideal for BLG. Then Faker wanted to keep it interesting here. He doesn't hit that actual charm.
Pace
Very
also
close to
saved
should,
Flash,
but,
you're right. The Mel
uses
saved
extra
Flash,
charge
which
to
is
go back
pretty
into the
big.
period. Tries to get real
I think he tries to
fancy here.
E-Flash
Use the
or
ultimate
ER.
into the Flash to get
Viper
the pull
E. Yeah, he didn't land it
into
very
the
well.
charm. And yeah, they do get the support trades, but
That's a
Furious wins
crazy
lot
fucking
in
angle to
order
go for,
set
though.
that up. No
What the
flash
hell?
for him now.
All right, Soul's up in
See if
3
he can
seconds.
catch
It
out
looks like
Viper on that
BLG
Caedrel,
is
and now he's
giving
doing the
Cloud
same in
Soul.
the mid lane. He goes for the bone skewer. T1 going to secure the soul
Wow,
for themselves.
giving
Pace
Cloud
and
Soul.
Oda are able to do the reset.
That's
Was stopped
yeah.
for
I mean, I
Viper,
guess they want an Elder
who's gone
fight.
more
I mean,
dominance
look at
regards
Viper's
second
items. Really, he has Hex
not
Optics
something we
LDR
commonly
at
see
25 minutes
on
versus
the
a
Caitlyn.
almost
Still
4
nice
item
advantage
Mel.
across
Like
the board for T1.
fighting this Soul
Apart
is
from Doran, who
the
is
game
even
ends on the spot.
with
You know.
I mean,
Cloud
It's
Soul is
much more of
broken
a
on
pick comp. They
T1.
need
Cloud
people to
Soul
step
is just
out a little
broken
bit
on
further
everyone.
so they can catch
Cloud
them,
Soul is just...
and then they can push in with a numbers
It's
advantage,
hard
whereas if they're
to
just sieging
quantify the
5v5,
move speed you get, but
can't
it's
quite
the
take
strongest
down
Soul
these
in the game.
inhibitor towers.
I will say, like, the Hex Tech Soul is way more face roll, but I think Cloud Soul...
that is the benefit.
Yeah.
And for the next Baron to
Faker
come up,
bought
but
QSS.
already you see difficult
Looking at the
to
way
walk
this
into
series has
T1
gone,
team. I mean, they just have so much
with
CC,
Mel
so many
winning
pick
and
tools
fucking
that you've gone over.
Vel'Koz, is Syndra
But,
Flex the
vision
most
checking
OP
gonna be
pick in the
difficult
game?
either way.
Is that what the
Even
game
Bin
5 is
two
going to come
level
down to?
downs on-
Syndra
levels
Flex
down
or
on
what?
Doran. They've been so shut
In
out
game
of the
5?
game so that Bin
Depends
could
if his
not
teams have been
accelerate
practicing
that
it.
2000. Just,
30 seconds on Baron.
Showing him that
I
he
will say
can more
BLG
than
have just
anything else,
given
that little bit of extra
everything
damage.
and
You say the
defended
push in
the
from
base.
T1 just set up
And it's
for
giving
this
them
Baron.
time,
No
I
vision
guess.
at all. Basically,
When the
their
Baron
base
start
apart from a
happens,
single
it's
ward
going to
that
be
shows
way
them that
harder to
T1's
hold this
bump is
base.
up. And
Surely
T1
BLG at
on
least give this
spawn
Baron a
will
sniff.
look towards the Baron.
Yeah, here
Wow,
it is.
are they just giga turtling or what?
That is
No,
their
they are
tool to
sniffing a
check.
bit.
Shun's going to try and face check, but even that is a little dangerous. They're trying to take down the controller. He does get one of them. Doran comes
Doran,
over to lend to his help as
We're
well.
just taking free damage here.
On, who flashes, gets the cocoon
Wait,
immediately
Cocoon
onto
hit
Pace, but the
Pace,
follow-up just
and he's
quite
trapped.
isn't quite
Oh my
there.
god, and he's Skarner ulted.
Pace
Oh my
is
god,
down.
Mel's dead.
BLG find life
I don't know
from
how they
nothing.
got that.
They find blood from a stone as Pace
Faker
goes
has
down,
ult,
and now T1
I think.
all hail the retreat. The cocoon
Cocoon on
again
Tekeria.
onto
BLG should play
Build
this
over
window
Peacemaker
here
there for the
now.
follow-up, but Baron now in BLG's eyes.
What an
Base from
incredible
Doran.
play
He's going to
from
TP
Onyx.
back. They should be able to fight this 4v5 T1.
Now BLG, they're trying to make more.
They should be able to 4v5 this. Faker goes over. Huge damage onto Shun. Procs the fucking Protoplasm. Carrier's low, but he's got his passive. Doran's kinda in there. I think T1. Charm onto Knight. Owner doesn't want to commit.
Across the veil, tries to hide in the darkness of his
Pace has TP in 10. Alright.
to stop BLG's
Heart attack moment.
advance.
Pace
Because
dying.
of that, can turn their attention straight
Breathe.
towards it.
And
Back
Pace
on the
is
map and
about
do
to get
Baron.
up.
What the?
Yeah, Doran's just making sure they...
Now.
Alright, T1 get the Baron.
It took
A couple
so much
hiccups along
from
the way.
BLG, a great flash cocoon.
But even
from
that
On to
wasn't
find
enough.
Pace. But when you are this far
I think
behind,
Faker did pretty well
you
to
have
make sure the play was
capitalize,
okay again
and
for T1.
Will not let you do
Elder
that.
in
You
140.
do not win this
That is
game
something
unless
BLG
they are all
cannot give up. They give up the
T1
Elder,
show
the game
exactly what
is
they can
over.
do.
Nice
They can
pick
kill this
from
tower.
them on the
They can maybe
key
look for Bin
player.
actually.
However,
Over the wall, Faker. Charm gets
Charm
dashed.
goes
Nice
wide,
dash by
the
Bean.
slash comes out from Bin. Doran with a good
They
heart
don't
maker,
commit the
though, will
Cassandra
lock
ult.
him up.
They
Elder
just
Drake in a
push him
minute's
back.
time.
I mean, Viper bought
I know
IE.
he keeps
Not
stressing
bad.
that it's a team game.
I still
Medic,
think
but,
T1,
Doran
again,
now
super
passing
far
the
ahead.
Gwen after the early stages.
No Rabadons on
2K
Bin.
behind it.
Faker
It's-
bought
it's CS
Magi's.
and
Anything you can
gold.
do, I can do better, he says tonight.
Doran has been able to bide his
45
time.
seconds on the
And
Elder.
he
Full
is
setup for T1.
the
Any
tank
hook,
that
any Mel
T1
route, any
need
charm, any
now.
Jarvan EQ is a
T1
kill for T1. Even
with
Skarner
the
will just
Baron
die.
buff.
Carrier is
Invade again.
4
35
wards.
seconds to the Elder Dragon.
Very
Again,
confident
it's a
here,
similar game
Carrier.
plan. Elder Dragon comes, you set up
Predicts it.
around it,
Lands
look
onto
for a
On though.
pick.
Repel saves him. Bin can just call the bluff of T1 here and push. Push. push.
Owner
Doran,
lands
I think,
his
or Faker should
on
just deal with that
also
top wave
without
one
the luxury
time.
of that second time.
Okay,
Binner's
Faker's
pushed
gonna
through
show top
top.
with no TP here.
It's
Bin can
Faker
just
to answer
TP on
without
mid if he wants.
TP, importantly. still half the cooldown
it's a bit
on
sketchy
that.
to TP on mid wave. You're just
BLG
gonna
do
die.
have a window if they've tracked
Needs
that
to
time,
TP
and they
somewhere
could
though
look
for the shield.
to force a 4v5.
Faker needs to
Carrier
come
in
back to
base
the
as
Elder.
well would be 5v3
Carrier
right now.
base for
TP
more
vibe
wards.
in
Bin's
towards
TPing
the
behind
bottom
them in
lane.
bot.
Faker working his
No
way
Faker
down
or
from the
Carrier
top
here. A
side.
bit risky by
The
T1
red
to
buff,
walk
the
up.
first target,
Reflects the
Cocoon
cocoon.
comes out. Good rebuttal.
Big damage onto On.
Good rebuttal from
BLG's going through bot, but they don't have a wave, so this is a risky contest,
Yeah, that
but they
poke
have
damage
to
on
do
a
it.
release, that sticks. That
Faker is
is gonna
just
be painful
pushing
for
mid.
On
He's
for
telling
this
them to not
dragon
do the
fight.
Elder. I
He's
think
wrapping
BLG
around.
have to
Faker
force
pushing
the Elder.
mid,
They
though.
have to
T1
do it.
applying that pressure
They have to
mid,
hit it.
while the rest of them wrap around.
But Carrier
Pick.
behind. Ignites, buys time, just slowly poking and prodding. BLG have to do the Elder. They have to do it. Faker's gonna have a good flank angle. Carrier's flanking too. Edge of Night forced off. Pace, Reflect used.
Faker on vision. BLG trying to step
Doran
forward,
ready to
but
go.
Ono and Doran are just
Gets
too
trapped.
tanky. Faker with the spirit
Big
rush,
Skarner
and
ult.
good double
It's on the
impale,
tanks
but that's
though.
on the tanks.
Doran's in there.
Let's go
Gets a lot of damage down. Knight's dead. Carrier kills off the Caitlyn by himself.
T1 eating
All dead. T1 cleans up. Elder Dragon to T1. Game 5. Silver scrapes. How the fuck did Carrier the solo kill Viper?
Take us to 5.
What an epic series here. They're going to
We gotta VOD review that.
It will be 2-2.
You gotta love the Elder fights.
The Elder Dragon. They take the team
Okay.
fight, and they're gonna
Game
push for the
5.
Nexus.
Danny and Tom need some
BLG full
amazing
value
drafts
lead, but
now.
in the end, T1's early game, the pressure they enacted through the bot lane.
That fight was so
enough
quick.
to keep BLG at bay. When these two teams meet, we are always
I wonder if
guaranteed
Syndra
a
Flex
banger.
is the best champ.
And this time is no different.
I wonder.
Bring on Silver
Is Syndra
Scrapes.
Flex the best champ?
Oh my goodness, what a deciding game.
Outside
we're
of like the
gonna have
obvious
ahead of
Rumble
us.
Varus fucking
This game
Orianna.
5.
So Carrier ignites, chunks Knight, yeah. I mean the fight was pretty favored for T1, but I want to see how Viper
At the
died.
moment, for T1
Because
in
Shun's
the middle
gonna
of the
walk
pit, but
up
they're just
here.
gonna step forward and get vision themselves.
Faker
Faker's
rotating
still not
too.
here. Does have the TP.
Faker, so Paze has no
Down to
reflect.
10K. Faker
Doran
on
W's
vision.
in.
BLG trying to
Doran
step
takes a
forward,
lot
but
of damage
Ono and
here.
Doran
Great trap from
is just too
Viper.
tanky. Faker
Skarner ult lands here.
with the spirit rush can go across the wall.
Viper's hitting. Faker comes over the
double
wall.
impale.
Owner just ults the Caitlyn. Doran ults the Aurora.
But that's on the tank.
Viper flashes out. Carrier is waiting for Viper. And on the bot side,
Cataclysm going
hooks
in.
him, autos him, and ults him.
Oh no, almost.
So Carrier just kills Viper in the back.
Faker with the spirit rush can go across the wall. Good double impale. But that's
Knight is hit by Doran's
on the
ult.
tanks. The Cataclysm.
And there's a big root from
This is
Pace.
going in.
So he just dies with the Q.
Oh no, almost
Bin
falling.
fights
Knight
Faker.
down already, though, as
Faker
Pace
goes in
finds
for the
it.
reset.
T1 eating
That's a
the
pretty
bar.
clean fight, to be honest.
In the river.
Game 5 draft. Expecting Rumble, Varus, Orianna. Expecting these chat. Yone ban already from T1. Wow. Okay. So Rumble's open. Varus is open. Orianna's open. Lucian ban. Exactly that. If T1's gonna play a bot lane, it's Lucian Melee or Zeriyumi. That's not a mage. Now Zeriyumi is open, but there is Maokai Blitz, which could be an angle for BLG. Orianna ban. So, quite a lot open still. Rumble open. Varus open. Vayne open. Gnar open. We've seen Vayne ban for Gnar ban traded. There could be a Vayne top in this game if there's no bans in that direction. Yeah, Akali's good. The only problem with Akali is there's Sylas and TF, which would cook Akali. Vayne ban is going to force Gnar ban, and that's going to give either Varus or Rumble first pick. That's what's going to happen. Unless Doran wants to play Kennen, Yasuo, or Irelia into Gnar, which I doubt. Be careful of Xin Zhao early rotation. Be careful. Trundle's open. Are they going to ban Gnar? Yes or no? This is the question mark in my head that T1 need to decide. Are you going to ban Gnar? They don't ban Gnar. They ban Varus. They're going to trade Rumble Gnar. Rumble Gnar is the trade. They're going to take Rumble here, BLG. Now, Doran doesn't even have to go Gnar. He could go Ornn. That's it. He can go Ornn. Ambessa's out. Galio's out. Cassante's out. There's Ornn into Rumble. Gragas is awful. I guess there's Sion, but it's not great. Olaf into Rumble would be completely psychotic. I think Xin Zhao is good, but Trundle's open. They're blinding Trundle jungle. That is sketchy. Shun is a Kindred player that could come back to bite you. Blinding Trundle is crazy business. There's Kindred, there's Nidalee, there's fucking Maokai. There's like, I mean, he can play like fucking Pantheon if he wants. But I guess Trundle does block Xin Zhao. And they need to pick something. And they're going to pick a tank top. So there's likely Ornn goes here or Sion. Because otherwise it makes no sense to pick Trundle. Ornn. Lovely. Okay. So far, so standard. Bot lanes are... What the... They pivoted last second to Gnar. So why the fuck did they pick Trundle then? That's useless to pick Trundle. I think someone in the draft there from T1 pivoted to Gnar last second. Anyway, he's on Trundle. It's not the end of the world. Ashe Seraphine. It's pretty safe, Ashe Seraphine right now. Seraphine could be an AD carry, by the way. This could be Seraphine Rel. Nope, they're gonna go Ashe Seraphine. Now, I would presume the T1 here pick TF and drop their bot lane. Or they pick Lissandra and they drop their bot lane. Or they pick Sylas and they flex it to support or some crazy shit. I doubt that though. I presume they're gonna pick for Faker and they're gonna ban for it. And they're going to drop bot lane. Because splitting bot lane here feels kind of bad. Syndra, Akali, TF, Lissandra, you've got choice here. Sylas would be fun because you could threaten it to bot. You could do that. Talia, also fine. Alright, Talia. They're going to pick Talia. Odds of this Talia going bot are pretty low. I doubt it. I doubt this Talia is going bot. I think the T1 this game will play an AD carry with their comp. They will play an AD carry. They can ban junglers here. Xin Zhao is a good ban. It's a good champ, but you have Trundle, but sure. I think Zeri Yuumi ban is good. Zeri Yuumi is something T1 would want to play. Karma's open as well, so there could be like a severe Karma from T1, which is quite scary. Zeri Yuumi's out. T1's like bot lane straight up carries are slipping. I think Sivir ban is good because they can play Sivir Lulu and Sivir Karma. I think T1 might be going towards Aphelios Thresh here. I think that might be the angle. I don't think they'll go Cog Lulu. Xin Zhao Pantheon, yeah, it's good. 280 junglers. I'm a bit concerned about Kindred. Nah, I doubt it. You won't play Kindred into Talia, right? But it's horrible for Trundle to play the game. I think they will ban Sivir. I mean, the good news as well is they can't really play Olaf jungle because you have Trundle. They banned the Blitz. Really? Well, T1 has Sivir Karma. They have Sivir Lulu. They have Yunara Lulu. They're gonna go Yunara. I'm surprised if they're gonna go Yunara. I think they'll swap. They just take the Lulu. I wonder if they're saying that we can go Kog'Maw on 5 here. But Sivir is good. Kog'Maw is good. Jinx is good. Actually, Jinx would be a bit risky. Only 80 jungler really is Olaf or Kindred. Into Talia, Knight could go Syndra. Yeah. Ugh, I think BLG's draft is really good. Oh, Viego's not bad, you know. It's alright. Shun Kindred. Yeah. This is why going Trundle 1 is like opening Kindred 4-5. It's a scary champ to play against. I think BLG's comp is crazy good. The only way this game goes badly for BLG is if Shun tries an early cheese. Red buff into blue, late invade. Because Trundle could get red, chase him down. Now, the Kindred pick, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's really hard for Trundle to play against Kindred. Unless your mid has prio. If Talia has push, or if Talia is around for the fight, it can really jail the Kindred. I will say, Kindred and Syndra are probably the 2 best champs of Shun, of BLG mid jungle. But this is what I'm talking about. If he goes for a level 1 play, it's gonna work. They didn't ward the red buff. They only warded the Raptaz. So this level 1 from BLG is gonna work. I think BLG is off to a great start already. Their draft is good. Their level 1 plan is good. The question is, does Shun show on Raptors? Because I think what he should do is red into alt. Or red into Krugs into bot into alt or some shit. Wait, Owner smells it. What? He sees him now. Okay, Owner sniffs it out. Okay, so it's fine for Owner. Well, the only way this goes badly now for T1 is if bot lane takes a horrible trade and they're diveable. As long as that doesn't happen, this should just be an even trade. Pace used a potion. Don't forget, Pace has no barrier. They only have eel. Can they... But diving with Seraphine is really difficult. They have 3 range champs on a dive, right? They don't have a melee aftershock tank the tower. So it should be okay.
A few times.
Alright, Owner gets all the camps. Faker needs to crash this wave and just base.
They're like, you know what? We're gonna split. Nice
Well,
for
Shun
him,
won the
so
50-50.
should be able to pick this one in.
Okay, so Owner full clears, Shun full clears. The only advantage really is Shun got bot crab on his stack, and bot is slightly ahead for Bilibili because T1 had to give up minions to avoid taking bad trades, otherwise they were diveable.
Here's a critical point too, because respawn of both Raptors, and Shun is actually coming to contest.
Yeah, but Owner's here with red buff.
First to push Owner.
Shun is... I think Owner can run him down here. This is what I mean. If Talia has mid push, it can be no flash. This is Shun's stack as well.
Yeah, I mean it's huge.
We'll see if Shun comes back for this. Doran's fighting Bean.
Flash used by Shun, but he's returning for round 2.
Bean could flash on him with overheat or some shit. Be careful. This is a stack, and On is moving first. The smite's pretty important, but Knight could W it and pull it away for his jungler. Nice pillar. Flick onto Knight. It lands. Doesn't flash though. Shun gets the stack. And Pace and Carrier arrive at a nothing burger.
Marc acquired.
Oh, good early game for Bilibili.
Bottom lane pulled all the
2
way
stacks
over
for Kindred in 4 minutes is massive.
Knight
didn't even flash.
In
cold.
Professional play. One of the big differences.
Just tanks the Talia combo.
Turn here this time around.
Walks past it. Dead.
Well
flash.
Knight
not dead.
Almost takes out Faker. He has to flash away and now has to walk.
Wow, the level up timing with the red pot from Knight Syndra. Massive.
In this lane. He's gonna lose most of this cannon wave.
Early game's going great for BLG. Top winning, bot slight lead. Mid now has a lead. Jungle has 2 stacks.
Definitely
he could flash on you here,
Faker
or?
does at least tick over to level 6 off of this.
He could stay now. Knight uses mana on the wave.
Continuing the push though. All the way down here for BLG. Remember, they got pushing lanes again. Nice little split on the jungle too.
Brutal in bot. The lanes are just good. The draft from BLG is just strong. Bot crab spawning.
Have to look a lot
level 6 Kindred, and the Marc just spawned on it. 3 stacks to Kindred.
Feel like they have to look a little bit more towards farm.
Oh my god, this Kindred is getting absolute god tier stacks. Pace has been stuck on this tower for a while. Oh my god. Yeah, I just think this Trundle pick is useless. It only makes sense if you have Ornn or Sion to deny them from playing it. But they don't even have that. I don't really know what Trundle can do in this matchup. Because that's just the way drafting works. The Trundle takeaway makes sense if you're playing a tank. Unless Shun is like insanely high win rate on Trundle jungle. And Owner doesn't play like a Kindred counter or something, then it makes sense. Alright, BLG called a swap, right? Grub spawner. Owner could really chunk Shun here if he face checks him.
Owner is here with ult.
Jumps onto Shun. Dance of arrows, the impel, pillar not
they have heal and Seraphine ult. It's all gonna land on him. He needs to ult now. Oh, he's already ulted, he's dead. That is. And he gets a stack from the Trundle. Oh my god, 4 stacks Kindred. And the stack Marc is on Gromp. There's no way he can get the Gromp right. Yeah, T1 looks a little bit all over the place here. Bit of damage from Pace. Grubs are up. Level 7 Kindred. Owner's a level and a half down.
Alongside Owner come across to try and contest the Grubs. One taken, secured by On.
It's 2 grubs to T1, 1 to BLG, but I think the jungle lead is just massive.
I mean, Owner gets back up.
He's lucky that he gets a top grab here, Owner. Doran has a gold lead. Okay, true. I think he just takes the Q from Shun and that's it. I mean, Kindred has no flash, so I see why he's like full sending it, but...
Yeah. He wanted to fall over, but On, really nice shot there. Bounce the ultimate off Shun's head, able to connect. Owner knew as soon as he had gone over there too. It's like, ooh, whoops. I think it's a bit too far. I gotta get out of here. He was trying to run away afterwards. Tried to flash out immediately, but not quick enough.
No. The Marc, is he gonna spawn on the Raptors? No way.
I mean,
I like the swiftness boots on Knight against Trundle Talia.
Vision control and pushing lane.
In terms of finding a good
how do you? I feel like BLG kind of has T1 in a bit of a catch-22.
It's gonna be very difficult.
They're just kind of winning the lanes again.
With accelerated money, so
I mean, top is okay, but Yunar Lulu's kind of bleeding. Kindred's running to the stack on red buff right now. If he gets this stack, I don't even know what to say anymore. Owner needs this smite. Oh my god, Knight W'd it. And the stack goes to Kindred and the red buff. about 5
Used
stacks
the
to
force of
Kindred.
will to drag the red
Oh
buff away, and
my
Owner,
lord.
yeah, unable to get close enough.
He's
to take
finished
it.
his jungle item,
Gonna grab
and
the
Owner
next
still has
target,
9
for
stacks.
Shun. Next Drake is also
That's
available to
insane.
BLG. Ocean Drag.
I think Faker is looking top here for some kind of tally ult on Rumble,
I
because
guess you
this
can
Kindred has
say
Triforce,
again,
a
has
level
to come
lead.
down to some
Owner
team
should
fights
get level
where
8.
T1
Actually,
can come
almost
up
a
with some
2-level
really
lead.
big plays.
Yeah.
2 Drakes at 12 minutes. It's just jungle fucking blasting session. On's covering top, very nice from BLG. Rumble ult the wave. Wow, Doran actually has a pretty good lead. What the fuck? And he's a level up. How's that happened?
Put back,
Like, Doran is holding this gold lead.
Shin's doing a very good job.
Faker might be in trouble
Increasing
here.
this gold lead, taking away camps, and Faker under
he's
attack.
Encore onto Faker. Unleash power from Knight.
Nice gank by On.
Makes Faker take a knee.
Dude, hats off to On, okay? Another
It's
really
looking
good
really tough for
ultimate.
T1 here.
On his mid.
Deathfire Torch now for Knight.
This one for Knight.
Big pickup.
And,
Pace is scaling. They're Yunara Lulu. But I just feel like
for him too.
I have this feeling that there's going to be a team fight,
He's
and
in such an accelerated
Syndra
position
QE
as
is going to land on
As you say,
pace, and he's just going to
2,000
instantly
gold
die
now
to the
the
Syndra
lead
ult.
for BLG. Did it more miraculous
Like, Knight is
in
just gonna
terms of a
one-shot him.
turnaround.
The
He's
clock
able
is
to
ticking.
get, the extra kill
for the
extra
Drake
minions, he's
spawn
farming
timer.
Quicker. 40 CS up in the jungle as now he steps forward in the mid lane with the Triforce already complete. Carrier and Pace will be able to clear out
God,
the
this
wave.
Kindred is so
It's just
strong.
beautiful because
Easy enough for Shun to take
Nice.
that.
Jungle is 2 levels down,
Two-level
playing Trundle
lead
into
for
Xin
Shun
Zhao.
now over
Owner is
and it's
miserable.
Almost a true 2 levels as
TP
well.
behind
Owner
top,
only about
Faker
a
gets
third of the way.
ulted.
Two
TP match
at that
from
level,
Nar.
10 equalizer down
Syndra
from
ult.
the TP
Did I say
behind
Syndra?
Faker. Knight will join
Kindred.
first. Seismic shove
Jungle
doesn't
into Kindred.
connect.
Brain off.
The scout of the week will
Nice cleanse
go.
by Pace.
Shun looking for
Root
the
doesn't
beat drop
land. Lucky from the
alongside
Seraphine not hitting.
on towards
Seraphine
the
ult is up.
bottom
No
side,
cleanse
but
on
in the end,
Pace. No
T1
TP on
will be able
Doran.
to
Matched
walk
by
out. Invested was
Knight.
an equalizer and an enchanted crystal arrow alongside the
Herald
Transcend
is
oneself.
pretty
That's
free.
Yunaba's ult.
How does T1 engage?
Doran's
Well,
gonna
they
take
walk
a
up
look,
pillar and hopefully they can
but-
tele combo the
Yeah,
pillar
they
target.
are indeed.
It's
Accelerated
a game
recall
over. It's
immediately
not
with
over,
it too.
but it's very difficult for
BLG
T1.
doing exactly what they
I
need
would
to
say
progress
the
this
best thing
game.
to
Nice
measure this game
snowball
is
so
if
far.
T1 can get this third Drake, they
T1
might have a
though,
chance.
Pei's gonna
But if
try
they
to
lose
push
this
back
third Drake,
out.
it's
Maybe
a horror
he really
game.
wants that turret plate.
Because
okay, he's not
being
gonna
able to
greed for
scale
it.
a bit more with Yunara Lulu would be
Doesn't
like a
wanna
win
knock the
condition, I would say.
crystals off as
Syndra can
Owner's
just
taking
W
away
the blue buff.
So they collapse into the jungle and
Oh, they got Syndra
flash
flash.
away from Knight.
Very scared there, Knight.
Seismic shove on
Okay,
that
Syndra no
unraveled
flash.
earth.
If they can like...
Knight with the,
I don't even know, they have
Force of
Kindred
Will
ults.
to
I don't
claim the
think
blue
it's going to be hard to kill him.
8,000 gold lead for You've got
Mikhail's on
Mikhails.
carrier,
Yeah.
Is
so it
that
doesn't
enough?
matter that you don't have cleanse.
I mean, honestly,
1
not
minute
too
on
bad
Drake.
of a time, but
Oh my
seen
god, Shun is
many
so...
turns
He's the
by
same
a
level as his top
huge
laner.
Gnar ultimate get their lead.
Ooh,
and
Doran jumping
especially
forwards,
Shun
but
is just
Shun wants the base by the looks of it.
cemented
Drake in
his
40
lead.
seconds.
Prince you're talking
They could
about.
look on Ashe here and get her
Still,
flash.
we are looking for a critical fight.
Chase on Viper who has to flash over the
Nice.
pillar. Up
So
there
no
from Knight.
flashes
There is
on the
84
carries.
Splinters, ultimate.
Pace saved his ult
Shun
as well.
down to Faker.
T1's comp.
Seraph's complete.
I don't think it's that good at punishing
Yeah,
flashes.
I think before BLG get
Like
their
pillar
second items,
Oh my god,
T1
this
might need
Kindred.
to do something.
Pillar combo is the
See
way they
range from
punish a
Shun as
flash,
well as
but
we have
oh
the beat
my
drop
god.
onto Owner. Enchanted Crystal Arrow hits onto Carrier on the back line. The encore coming
Okay,
out as
that's
well
two
with
ultimates
BLG.
out, but they lost
hold
Trundle
their
flash.
horses.
This
They
Trundle
rein
is a
them in. They say,
walking...
"Not yet,
They
we
can't
don't
fight the
have to
Drake.
go for the full court
They
press
have to give it.
instead. Take a
I
moment,
think
take a
that's
second,
the
and
biggest
reset.
problem
Let
now.
them join us. We forced them away.
Now they're
They're
in
low
trouble.
HP. BLG now trying to make a play on
Unless they
two
can
fronts
stop
as
this
Knight
Drake
and
somehow.
Viper play for the
It looks
Drake
like
in
they
the push
can't.
in mid.
Their dragon
T1's
stole
champs don't really
point.
do anything if they're behind against these
They've
shit.
already
Like they
made the
can't
bridge
like
now. It's
they have
gonna
no
be
engage.
very
They have no
rough
way to
for
threaten
T1.
flashes.
The clock
The
on
only
very
real window they
early
have, I
mountain
think, is if
soul
Faker
in this
somehow
game.
lane ganks the Rumble.
And
I think that's maybe
BLG
an
are
angle they
just gonna
have.
continue to increase this
BLG
jungle
are just gonna
lead.
sit
Kindred
here
constantly
and
will just
keep
continue to
farming.
counter-jungle it.
I
The
think
only
if
shining
Faker,
light
I
for
think
T1 is
base,
the gold lead isn't exploding.
click
It is
top,
expanding,
dive
but
Rumble.
not at a
It's like the
cataclysmic
only play they
rate.
have.
2,000 to 2,300. At least
They're looking
in
for
my
Knight,
eyes.
which could
They
work
don't
actually. Trundle's
totally
behind him.
suffocate their opponents out of the game.
But
Instead,
Knight
they're
is
willing
playing
to
very
wait the
safe,
4
and he also has
minutes.
tier
Okay,
3
we'll play
swiftness
for the
boots, so
Mountain
he's
Drake. Maybe
very
we'll find a pick
fast.
here or there.
Base coming in for the
Question
Ashe.
is, will
On again has been. Wait a second. Knight does hit the stun here onto Faker, and
Knight can cook.
looking to try to trade back. Doran's on his way.
Yes,
across
Seraph's
the
shield though, Faker.
Losing out on the 1v1. Unleash power. Seraph's
Oh,
the
he
shield
flashed the
enough.
Q.
Faker dashes away from the dark sphere.
Oh,
Faker with the
he played that
seismic
so well.
take a bow.
He played that so well.
Faker
Very
is king
patiently.
here.
The combo
must
was
get
great.
the
Landing an
effect in front
EW
of
combo
him.
on Talia into a swiftness boot Syndra is pretty tricky. Alright, Faker gives some energy to T1. I still don't think it's going to be enough, but it's something.
They're trying to remain calm.
It's something. It was very well played. A lot of patience. He saves his flash for the Syndra Q. Qs are just hitting. Tries to sidestep, doesn't get it. Q hits. This flash here over the Q was pretty good. Because that gets him in range for the Talia. And actually landing that combo is pretty tricky. But he manages to get it off.
Gets the shutdown. No flash now.
Okay, Faker signs of life. Don't forget, there's no tower that's died yet. Maybe Faker gets the first blood tower. TP behind from Doran. Meganar is behind. Keria should die. And Doran Meganar expired. Okay, what the fuck was that? They should have just let Faker get top tower. That's it, that's the play. Faker gets top tower and then you can cover mid. Yeah, they're gonna open up. He's gonna try and pitter the Herald. Doesn't have it. Oh, he tried to, but he failed it.
What? They're still going to get the damage on the turret and should be a tier 2 for BLG.
Why does it charge twice?
Once again, they extend.
All right, Doran does have flash. Can he escape?
High note out. Knight goes in with the rocket belt. Tries to get the slow onto Doran. Manages to do so. Flash away. Beat drop only finds one unleashed power.
Maybe.
Doesn't get the stun. The equalizer goes wide and Doran gets
Oh god, he didn't have to tank that Q, but he got out at least. BLG were on Baron. They've just fucked the whole map here, BLG. They've opened bot and mid. They've 5-man top. And they gave 2 towers to T1 here, maybe. I think this top play, they were on Baron and ganking top at the same time. They could have just kept the gold lead here, but they've thrown a little bit, I will say. Doran is 1.3k up. This is the thing, after 20 minutes, you never do 2 plays at the same time unless you're 5k up. Okay, I mean, T1 did lose 2 mid towers, so Yunara on mid wave with no sums is a walking kill if Ash Arrow hits. However, Doran actually has decent side lane strength now.
It's pretty much
I think he can cook top tier 2 maybe. Are they looking for Knight? No. I wonder, and I ask this question.
Where are we in terms
do you give Mountain Soul? I think the answer is yes. No flash, no flash, no flash, no flash. 30 seconds on Drake. I think you give the Drake and you flip a Baron. And you do a T1 Baron right now. The ideal situation for T1 would be you dive top tier 2 and kill Rumble. But that's not going to happen. Bin's playing very well here. But the likely situation is you get a T1 Baron Burger. BLG, you know they're going to do this. The Ashe E comes across. They don't have Arrow. They could try and rush this down with the Talia wall, but the Rumble ult is going to chase him down. I think all of T1 might die here if the Rumble ult is good. It's not the best. He gets knocked up. Owner's going to die. Doesn't get the ult off. Baron for Shun. The game's over here. The game is over. 3-2 to BLG surely now. Huge, huge, huge kills. Maybe if Owner got his ult off onto Shun to heal him up, he could maybe get the Baron. Bin flashes the combo. Very nice. Good respect. He is by himself though. Min inhib. Dragon. I think BLG cannot lose this one. This one is done.
Unlikely to be the final push
this
of the game,
one is done. Bin could kill him maybe
had started to come
if he can get in range, but the Rylai's is kind of annoying. Yeah, Owner is not going to get here in time.
For T1.
He doesn't have flash either, so he can't get in the pit. Yeah, Mountain Soul. Mountain Soul. Baron. He's trying to cancel Faker's base or what?
Does that hit Faker? It does. They knew their recall.
Fair enough.
It's not going to do anything. It just stops the recall.
Fair enough. The arrow. Look at the arrow.
It did look
for that. I mean that's the type
Owner
of
gets a
play
blue
that
buff,
just snowballs
finally.
into too much.
Scheiße, man, the Cinder's been stealing all the scams with Ginrid.
Gold lead just
Alright, Doran will get bot tier 1
now
objective
BLG
bounty, so the gold will go down a little bit,
like with that
but
play,
BLG just group up and push.
Away.
Unless someone from BLG makes a mistake, they should be winning. Now Shun has no flash. He needs to be a little bit careful. You can see he's taking a very safe path to top.
T1 trying to push through mid.
Top tier 2 dead. No flash on Shun. Faker's zoning him away. That tower's dead. I think there was a play there maybe for T1 on Shun, but they have Seraphine ult, Seraphine heal. Faker gets stunned, has flash, might have to use it here. Looks okay. Doran's pushing bot. He has TP Doran. They have a ward. He's TPing. All going through lane here. Bin has TP on the lane if he wants it. Meganar behind. Sweeping. Has to go. 3, 2, 1. They call it off. They don't go for it. They're trying to stall the Baron. 20 seconds left. That means they maybe have one wave to play on. Maybe. Maybe.
With the Baron buff. Bin will push up mid. 4-1. Playing it safe, staying at range, waiting for the next wave here to buff up. It's a cannon.
It's the last 10 seconds of the Baron buff.
8 seconds,
Owner
arrow goes
in
through.
with the Encore lands onto Owner. Subjugate comes
Owner
out.
lives
Doran
with the
looking to
ult.
build up that Mega
Big
Nova
rumble ult.
equalizer.
Doran's
Might
gonna
die before
die.
he can even go
Lulu ult
into
saves him.
his
No, it doesn't.
Mega
Huge
Form.
damage
A
from
dance of
Shun.
arrows and a dance of death now
Very
from
low.
Shun.
No
As
flash.
T1 are relegated to
7k for
defending over the
BLG.
Nexus tower.
Sidestep
Been
from Faker.
pushing
The
in.
E
They
comes
have no
out.
top laner. Can T1 do it?
The flick
Can they
misses.
find a way to get back
Double
in this
inhibitor
game?
dead.
'Cause right now BLG are
Pace has
giving them
ult.
an inch and they need a
He might need to
mile.
use it to wave clear.
BLG here. I thought
Sidestepping.
it was T1's home
Carry us
turf
low.
here in day on,
Towers
but
are dying.
BLG are claiming
Dash is
a
back.
small strip
Mikhail's
of
used.
soil on that stage.
BLG in one more Nexus Tower.
MSI is
It's
where they
open.
belong. This is
Nexus
their home
down.
ground.
Masterclass
And
from
T1
BLG.
cannot
Masterclass
stop
from
their
Shun.
advances.
Amazing game from
The
them.
Lambs dressed by
Really
now from Shun
amazing game
keeps
from
them
Shun and
alive.
Knight. I think they
T1
played
trying
very
to
well
get
this
through
game.
it, but Paze is
Owner
down,
on Trundle.
Owner is down.
It doesn't do anything in
T1
this game. It
is
really doesn't.
down.
In the draft from BLG was for sure better. For sure.
Victory.
This means that if G2 loses the HLE, we're going to get G2 versus T1 later on in the tournament. Just by the way the bracket works.
He controls the game, splits the jungle, plays
Wow.
out the bottom lane, stacks the marks so quickly. And with that control,
I think the draft for sure was winning from BLG, but Shun played it
Dude, that
great
wasn't
with
even an
Knight.
elimination game. We're gonna hand it over to the analyst desk to break
T1
that
is
one
not
down.
out.
Take it away.
They're not out.
Absolute cinema.
They will be in the lower bracket.
Cinema between these two teams. BLG taking it. Oh my
BLG
God.
moves on
The
to play
way
against
they did
Lion.
The draft, the execution, they didn't let it go.
This is why I told you I needed to see draft, Raz.
Yeah.
And
NA
you know what
versus
I wanted to
BLG.
call out is
Dokla versus Bin
Kindred
rematch.
is such
Chills.
a Shun classic.
It is a
It's
Shun
always
classic.
such a treat
I feel
to
like the
watch
second you
him
want
bring
to
it
Trundle
out.
against
He
Shun,
had
you should
so
already be
much
thinking about
support,
Kindred.
Especially with the Ashe Seraphine in this draft. He's now 42.
Look at
and
Owner's
18
damage
on
dealt.
it.
I really think he can't do anything this
70%
game.
win rate. So it's just
Like I stress this when I say
this.
this.
Back on EDG Young, or IG Young rather.
Yeah.
You know, and now to see him bring it out in this game 5 was amazing.
Owner did the same damage as carry.
I know a lot of people say lawyer or glazing, but if you ask any jungler in the world, how is Trundle into Kindred, they'll say it's fucking awful. And then you'll ask, how is Trundle into no tanks and 4 range champs and you have no engage on your team? It's fucking miserable, unplayable. It's literally like, Trundle is good into tanks and he needs engage. He has 0 tanks he's against. He has the worst jungle matchup next to Italy and he has no engage on his team. He is a walking training dummy that game, seriously.
It's going to be a good pick.
No, it's not always good in every draft.
This one, it made the series, and so it's nice to see BLG a complete team now.
I think someone says explain the pick. Okay? Now I can explain the pick for you if you want. It's pretty straightforward, the pick. It's pretty straightforward. The Trundle pick makes sense for one reason, but then it doesn't make sense for the next reason. And I'm not going to say the draft was the only problem, because I think that Shun and Knight smurfed it. They really did. But it's here in the draft that I question mark ping what happens. Because they pick Trundle. And it makes sense, because the counters to Rumble are tanks. And the only tank that's in, outside of Galio, Cassante, is Ornn. If you go Xin Zhao Ornn, they will go Trundle, and you're fucked. And sometimes in draft, people don't realize that you need to pick something. You need to pick something. It sounds very silly, but something has to be picked here.
But
if you pick Trundle here, that's fine.
Hey, we want to play it. You can farm up in that lane. You got your
Trundle Ornn. That would make complete sense. It would. I think the draft is still losing because you're playing into fucking Kindred and you have a losing bot matchup. But now
from the Soul Furnace. Ornn does a
you have reason for Trundle. I get it. You're taking it away from them.
similar thing.
But then you
And gives
pivot
you a
to
bit
Gnar
more
last
range
second.
engage.
So then BLG just play full range champs and Trundle can't do anything.
And Fanny, in the Verizon post-game interview, is not ready? In like a minute. You know what?
Okay.
Let's keep on chatting.
Let's keep talking. Let's
Let's
keep
keep on
talking.
chatting.
Because Medic said that it's not even an elimination game, but it feels like it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
is
so now
like
the
a
game 5 pick ban's over.
finals.
Riot, stop leaking team strats. This is from the coach in Cam and Game Tree. You can clearly make out the entire draft page of stats that Janny's holding, including most champs.
We're getting dessert before
Yeah,
Kindred.
Yeah, I mean, you can make out a few champs. I can see Vayne, Gnar, Nocturne, Skarner already. I can see Zoe's in here. I can see Syndra, Zoe, Scion, Rumble, Kennen. Is that fucking... What is that? I can see a lot of champs there, yeah.
They're gonna suffer no matter what
That is
happens.
kind of crazy they're showing that.
True, but I will say, my respects to Furia. That's gonna have
Oh
to
man,
deal with a T1.
so what are the games tomorrow actually? What are the games tomorrow?
Ooh.
Sorry, guys.
But the fact that this
Tomorrow
feels like a
is,
sneak peek to this
oh
MSI
my
final,
god,
I know
Team
Achilles
Secret
got
Wales
there,
top
but it
esports
feels like the top
elimination,
three teams that are going at
HLE
it.
versus
Anything
G2.
can happen, but it shows you what we could see, what is possible in a series with Fearless, with all these players. Like, when I saw the Vel'Koz, I was like, okay, let's just throw the draft card out of the window.
And then the day
Anything can
after
happen
that,
at this
on
point.
Monday,
People
is
can first time
T1
pick
versus
at any
Furia
point.
elimination, BLG versus Leon. And then there will be Tuesday daybreak, and then Wednesday will probably be the other series, G2 T1 and the other. Wow. Chat, I hope you had fun today. I really do. I'm so glad we got 5 games.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I really
I
think
say
this
that
tournament,
this is
I
not-
think mage bots are going to be such a fucking dangerous pick this tournament. By the looks of it, whoever practices the mage bots is just going to have a big advantage.